Folks, thanks a lot for coming out to Vapor Central tonight. Just a quick heads up. You guys came on a great night on our New Year's Eve spectacular. This is going to be amazing. We've got a great year in review show planned for you guys. So this is just the 10-minute warning, all right? You might want to twist up your first doobies of the night right now, or your 18th doobies. Maybe go to the bathroom, because we're going to turn down the lights and start the show. Probably, the amount of time it would take Rosie O'Donnell to eat all the leftover Shoppers Drug Mart Christmas chocolate, okay? 10 minutes. 10 minutes. executive vaccinator, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations. That was awesome. You actually exhaled the smoke and then walked through it like fucking Superman. That was deadly. Deadly move. Okay. Now bites, 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 bites. Hit it! Pipes, everybody. Oh shit. All right, clear that. Give me the bong. Hit it. Oh my God. He hasn't done yet. J-Man the cake. Nug it up, nug it up, nug it up, nug it up, nug it up. All right, clear that. Hit it, DJ. Oh, shit. Excellent. Send your nugget up. Ganja, Papa, ganja, Papa, ganja, Papa. You really did it. Hit it. Papa ganja, everybody. Hit it, DJ. Everybody. And we'll hit the music. Ganjmeister, 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 Ganjmeister. There we go. We're about at 50%. It's closed. Hit it, DJ. The strut at the end. The strut. Wait. You can keep the lighter, man. Yeah, hang on to that. Whoa, Vapor Central. Are you guys ready to party? Are you guys ready to smoke so much weed you're gonna forget everything you learned in 2012? Then you guys sound like you're down to party. Let's have a great time this New Year's Eve. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, the best self-introducing host in town, Hunter Collins. It's the New Year's HEAVE Spectacular. Woo! Woo! Hello! Yo, what up? Jesus Christ. I went behind those curtains and I came back and like 5 people have disappeared from the front row. Are you so high you ate them, sir? You ate our guests. Guys, welcome to the Vapor Central first ever New Year's HEAVE Spectacular. We got a great show for you guys. We have all our favorite comics at Vapor Central here. We have a bunch of fun year in review panel stuff we're going to do for you guys. You guys are going to have a ball. Did you guys have a fun 2012? Let me hear it. All right. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to 2013. You know what I'm calling 2013? For 2013. Every day. Let's go. Chronic. Ow! Ow! Let's do this. Any 2012 conspiracy theorists out there tonight? Yeah, you looked like an asshole 9 days ago, didn't you? I had a 2012 conspiracy theory friend, and so I got her a December 22nd present. I bought her a 2013 calendar, and then on January 1st I wrote "Grow Up," and so that felt good. You have a good Christmas, buddy? You have a good Christmas? I had a great Christmas. My goal Christmas morning is to get as drunk as I can, as quickly as I can, so that I forget all the words to all the Christmas carols as quickly as possible. So just start cranking mimosas at like 11. When like noon hits, I'm just like, Frosty the Rudolph rain guy had a very silent night. Who let the dogs out? Die hard. Like I just fuck up all the lyrics. That's my goal. Had a great Christmas. Man, I ate a lot of Christmas. Did you eat a lot this Christmas? Now, I don't know what, I ate so much, and judging by the smell of my farts on Boxing Day, I think for Christmas I ate like 400 fart sandwiches, I think is what I had. But you gotta feel bad on, Christmas morning, because, I'm just, on Christmas morning I was there thinking to myself, man, to think of all those poor kids in the third world who have no idea just how cheap TVs are gonna be tomorrow, That was my first thought. So I went home to Montreal for Christmas. Started watching holiday movies. You like holiday movies, Buckaroo? You know what I watched? Jingle All the Way this year. My buddy was like, oh, do you want to watch a Arnold Schwarzenegger Christmas movie? I was like, oh, you mean a Heaven movie? This is going to be amazing. He fucking knocks out a reindeer in Jingle All the Way. He fucking one-punches a goddamn reindeer. And then, I don't know, he's like, nice try blitzing me, or something like that. I forget, I don't know what Arnold says for the one-liner. Don't remember exactly. But Arnold's the coolest, man. You like Arnold Schwarzenegger? I love Arnold Schwarzenegger. Check this out, man. I was back home in Montreal, and I turned on the TV, and my favorite movie, Terminator, was on. You ever see Terminator? Yeah, I was so excited to watch Terminator, but I could tell, like, after watching it for a few seconds, it was actually Le Terminator. Like the dubbed in French version. Isn't that bullshit? Because they never get the right people to do the dub-overs for the French-speaking, for the English-speaking actors in these French translations, You're watching a movie with Schwarzenegger, of all people. These movies where he busts out huge lines like, well, I hope you leave enough room for my fist because I'm going to ram it into your stomach and break your goddamn spine. You would hope that in French, the guy they get to do the dub over kind of sort of sounds like j'espère que ça se passe mon point parce que je vais le faire écraser dans ton estomac et te casser la colonne vertébrale. But it's never like that. So I'm sitting there watching Le Terminator. I was waiting for that awesome scene where he goes up to the counter and says, I'll be back. Instead he's like, I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Got some pencil like Parisian, I mean, the Terminator. And you guys speak French out there? No. And I don't mean that fucking je suis tu es ananas fucking bullshit they teach you. You guys all learn to speak French from a fucking rubber pineapple. That's awful. We had humans teach it to us in Montreal. Man, okay, I'm happy I speak French, but it's a silly language. You guys ever hear what they call cotton candy in French? You ever hear what they call cotton candy in French? They call it ba 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 ba. You know what the literal translation for that is? Dad beard. The French have named cotton candy Dad beard. What the hell were they thinking? Hey, we need an appetizing name for this new dessert we created. Oh, how about Pinky Poofs? How about Sugar Clouds? How about the facial hair of my papa? You know those thick black hairs that stick out of his chin? Always wanted to eat those, man. Think about your dad's beards right now, Vapor Central. That make you guys hungry at all? My dad's beard smelled like Players Light and had little bits of cornflakes stuck in it. I don't want to eat that shit. I don't want to eat that. Other thing always bothered me about the French language is there's no perfect equivalent in French for fuck you. You know, you just get so pissed off, you gotta let out a seething fuck you. You can't do that in French. Instead, for fuck you in French, they have va chier, which means go poo. Imagine that. Imagine being so mad at somebody, the best you can tell them is, why don't you go take a poo? How are you supposed to answer to something like that? Hey, go poo, man. Okay. Oh my God, he was angry. You hear that? Took me to go poo, for Christ's sake. Bet he'd cheer up if he just ate a dad beard or something. Go out and eat a dad beard. So I took a Greyhound bus back from Montreal. Took the Greyhound, the mega bus. Who here has ever taken the mega bus before? Yeah. Nothing mega about it, right? I don't know why they call it mega. Maybe because it has 2 stories or something. You know what they call that in the UK? A bus. They just call it a bus. And they're smart out there in the UK. You know, I can tell their accent. Very smart. I read a book in England. It's fucked up. All their books have British accents. Conceptual. But I was taking this mega bus, man, and I was having a wicked day before I got on the mega bus. Best morning, right? Best breakfast food ever is, of course, Pillsbury toaster strudel, right? Ain't that the best way to start your day? Fucking whip out your icing packet, you know, do some arts and crafts on your fucking toaster strudel. I wrote the word ass on my strudel. It's like, oh yeah, I'm eating an ass. Just chuckling alone in my kitchen mirror, you know? But I got a little drop of the strudel icing on my pants. And then I had to like walk onto the mega bus with this big white stain on my pants through the judging aisle of eyes. And whenever you have a white stain on your pants, people always fucking look at you, you know? Like you got cum on your pants. Yeah. And it's a silly thing to assume, as if someone would just bust a load through their zipper, be like, oh, I'm getting to head on the bus now. You know, hop on this mode of mass transportation with cummy slacks. It's like, yeah, man, people get white stains on their clothes nowadays. Can we please forgive them? This whole world is held together by white goops like silicone, and we put white goops on just about everything that we eat. But as soon as you see a guy with a little dib-dab of strudel icing on his pants, even though it's happened to you thousands of times, you're still like, what's with old jizz jeans over there? So I came home on the mega bus, and I used to try to make the time go by faster by sleeping on the long trips, because it's like 6 hours from Montreal to Toronto. I used to try to sleep, and I used to try to recline my seat on a Greyhound, you know? And the word recline on a Greyhound, bit of a stretch, right? It's like this, there's no way you're passing out. Crank that fucker back to this, woo, yeah! Oh, that is comfy! I am passed out like a man sitting at exactly 90 degrees right now. Feels good. So I started watching movies on my laptop to pass the time, right? And I put on a horror movie on the night bus, okay? The Red Eye, the bus that travels from midnight to 6 in the morning. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but horror movies have turned little children into the scariest fucking things in the world. You ever watch a horror movie right now? It's all about terrifying infants. Even my, like, I can't talk to kids anymore without fucking getting like chota shivers, being scared out of my mind, you know? Even my own family. Like my sister brings my nieces around. They're these this foot tall little blonde girls, and they're like, Uncle Hunter, can I have some orange juice? And I'm like, your kid's fucking possessed. We need to burn the house down with them inside. It's them or us, man. So I turned on this horror movie, right? Turned on this horror movie on the bus, The Haunting of Something or Other, and a scary part happens where a ghost zips by a window in the movie. So like and then like all the violins in the movie at the same time go, Ree! It freaked me out, right? So you gotta remember it's the night bus, okay? So it's pitch black, everyone's asleep, it's dead quiet. I get scared by the movie. The only thing you hear on the bus is me go, you hear nothing but one guy go, people are waking up like, does an old man have a question about something? Either that or that guy got a second white stain on his pants. That's the only plausible option. All right, guys, we're going to bring up our first stand-up act of the evening, and then we're going to have our panel up here, so fucking get your little booties ready. This is going to be a lot of fun. Hey, man, you guys ready to smoke a lot of weed and laugh a whole shitload or what? Yeah! All right. Coming up first, he hosts 1 week of the month, every month, right here at Vapor Central. Please welcome to the stage, Cal Post, everybody.
Like kids in the hall, the Jim Carrey, Mike Myers, how we claiming them all. It's a great white north among the funniest actors.
Hey, one more time for Hunter Collins, everybody. Yeah. I really, if you were here earlier, they were playing a clip show of all the best dance contests we've had here at Vapor Central. And I fucking loved it, because it was more concrete proof that white people can't fucking dance. Jesus, we're horrible. Why are you letting us do this? Next time you see a white guy dancing, fuck, just put a blanket around him, give him a juice box, put him in the corner by himself, just settle down. I'm pretty sure collectively white people just gave all our dance talent to Justin Timberlake. Just fuck it, he'll do something with it. We're wasting it over here. It's the overbite. I don't, as soon as the music starts. All right, white people dancing. Yeah. Fuck. So it's been a big year. 2012 it can go fuck itself. I'm not on board with the good 2012. Anyone have a shitty 2012? Yeah, let's together do it collectively. Fuck 2012. Everybody at the same time. Fuck it. Fuck 2012. I hated it. Piece of shit. Exciting year for politics. American politics. Canadian, I can't pay attention to Canadian politics. Fucking boring, man. So dull, just, gee, it feels like I get an ice cream headache every time I fucking watch CBC. Like, it hurts my head. And fuck Harper, what an asshole. You know what he did? He sold our oil to China. He just fucking gave it to China. I said, here, take it, Chinese. Him and that weird Lego haircut of his, that motherfucker. No one's paying attention because America is insane. And I loved it. I watched the debates. Loved the debates. Who watched the debates? Anybody? Yeah, fuck, it was awesome. I sat there with a heart on the whole time, just like, I love watching America just teeter on the brink of insanity. Which way are we going? I don't know. Obama or Mitt? Fucking Mitt. That's nuts. The debates were great because CNN was giving a hard time. Well, all the news, they were all giving a hard time to Obama. Said he's being an asshole. But he's being mean to Mitt. Being mean. Stop being mean to Mitt. Fuck off. His name's Mitt. I can't help it. I couldn't help it. I thought Obama was holding back that whole time. I really did. I thought he was holding back because he was giving them the gears and shit. But it's a fucking debate. You're supposed to. But he'd come out. The thing is, I thought he was holding back. He comes out, he'd shake Mitt's hand, that slimy, fucking greasy asshole hand, and then he's got a smile like they're old golfing buddies, right? It's, yeah, we're pals. Yeah, let's debate. Like, how does he do that? How does he fucking do that? How does he not just fucking come straight out from behind the curtain and just punch Mitt Romney right in the fucking face? How does he not do that? That's what I just... Bah! Fucking asshole. America, is this what you want? This piece of shit, he's a demon. He's a goddamn demon. He's bleeding from the eyes. They blink sideways. Jesus. This is who you want. The guy who hates ethnicities and gay people. This fucking... I can see the scales underneath his human flesh mask. Really? This is what... just kill him. Just kill him in front of America. That's what I would do. Fashion a shank out of my stack of cue cards and just paper cut him to death with my 5-point tax plans. Fucking asshole. If I was Obama, I would have, he won. It's great that he won. He did it the right way. Not the way I would have done it. I would have threatened America. Just threatened them. I would have come out and said, America, you fucking assholes. Listen to me. If you vote for this piece of shit, just remember, I'm president for 2 more months. Yeah, you think the deficit's high now. Wait till I let my rapper friends at the bank account. Yeah, $8 trillion just in rims, motherfucker. Just in rims. Oh, politics, and Rob Ford's gone. Is he gone? He's gone, right? We don't have to worry about... I like him. I do. I'm the only one. Because he's fucking funny, man. It's hilarious. He runs our city. That fat, tubby, McDonald's cartoon character-looking motherfucker runs our city. I'm losing weight. Like, that's what I hear whenever he fucking talks. He's such an asshole. And we I don't know how we fucking elected him, but we're like, yeah, man, you are Toronto now to the rest of the world. Fucking hilarious. Fuck, he's round. So round, isn't he? few years back, he didn't go to gay pride. He still doesn't go to gay pride. Every year he's like, no, I can't go. Rob Ford, I got places to be. I go out to the country during gay pride. Like, fuck off, buddy. You're the mayor. I go out to the country and I just roll down hills. That's what I do. I'm perfectly spherical. I don't know if you know that. You know, I understand. If you don't want to go to gay pride, fine. But, you know, just be honest. Don't fucking lie to me. I'm never around. Shut up. Just tell me the truth. That's what I wanted out of Rob Ford, you know. If you just came out with the truth. I don't care if your opinion's different than mine as long as you're honest about it. If you would have had a press conference, laid it all out on the table for everybody, just came out and said, you know what? I'm not going to gay pride. I'm not doing it, Toronto. Because if I can't see my own penis, I don't want to see anybody else's. I think that's a fair... Same thing goes for knees and feet. I don't want to see that shit either. I don't want to see any knees or feet. Oh, it's weedy in here. It's very weedy. I got great advice a while back. My pothead buddy told me, he goes, dude, fuck what? What do you want? Dude, here's what you gotta do, man. You gotta get high and have sex. It's fucking awesome. Anyone agree? Do you agree with that? Weed makes sex better. Who's on board with that? Yeah, you are, aren't you? You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. But I'll let you have it. That's the thing. It's like that's the common thing. It's like weed makes sex better, and it doesn't. Sex makes weed better. That's how that works. That's how good sex is. No matter what you're doing, if you add fucking to it, you're now doing the best version of whatever it is you were fucking doing in the first place. Doesn't matter what you were doing. You could be under a bridge eating a box of plain donuts. Someone starts sucking your dick. Those are now the best donuts you've ever had in your life. Like, I gotta get more of these tasteless, dusty treats. I like them. I do, I like them. I'm just saying, if they fucked us when we did our taxes, everyone would do their fucking taxes. Every single person. Like, I'm doing, yes, I've got my T4s. There'd be a lineup around the block, around H&R Block. It'd be fucking hilarious. Just guys with T4s over their heads. Yeah! Woo! Guys coming out of I'm getting audited, motherfucker. I'm getting fucked twice. This is awesome. That's how good fucking is. If they fucked you and then sent you off to war, you'd go to war. Everyone would be at war right now. I get fucked and then you send me. I love it. I love it. I've heard. Here's the thing. Guys like sex, right? Guys, you like sex? Sure you do. Sure you do. Most of you don't even say anything because that's just a given. Yeah, guys like sex. And I hear women complain about it. Men are pigs. You're fucking disgusting. All you think about is sex. Fucking asshole. You're a dirty pervert. That's what you are. Yeah, fucking guys, all you think. Women, I just want to say this, women. You're lucky we want to fuck you all the time. You are. You're very lucky. You should wake up every morning with a big grin on your face going, I'm going to run into like 20 guys today, and they're going to want to plow my face. And you should be happy. You should be like, that's awesome. That is the best. Because guys are fucked up. We're mental. We're crazy. I don't know. Have you seen what we do to things we can't fuck? We either kill it or put it in a small cage. That's what we do with things we can't have sex with. That's what zoos are. Here is a collection of things I can't fuck. And I've tried. The giraffe was the hardest one. That took a ladder, but I got it done. It's not my favorite thing. Just saying, you're lucky. You are. Also, this is how much guys like sex, because we'll fucking lie about it. We'll lie constantly. For instance, women, listen, none of you are as good at sucking cock as you think you are. Not one of you. A lot of you think you're amazing. A lot of you think you're the Stephen Hawking of fucking cock sucking. And you're not. A lot of you are okay. Some of you are pretty shit. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. Guys just don't say anything because fuck, you might stop. You might stop it. We can't take that chance. We can't do it. That's a risk. We can't. It's like, if you could just stop, well, fuck you, asshole. I don't want to be down there doing the thing I want to be. I'm doing this for you, you prick. Like, you're not much for constructive criticism is what I'm saying. But when I'm down between your legs, holy shit. I've gotten full-on fucking lectures while I'm down there. Just fucking push the glasses up, hit record on the tape recorder, pull out the old 3-ring binder from grade school. Stop that. What are you doing? I'm not a cob of corn. So put away the butter. Put away the butter. All right. Oh, it gets quiet. When it gets quiet, it gets fucking quiet. Yeah, sex. We like it. Yeah. You know, the thing is, women, if you weren't here, we'd fuck something else. That's what we'd do. Because that's how we are. You're replaceable to a degree. You're just the best by default because you're gorgeous. But if aliens come, we're fucking them too. I don't know, you know that? Because every movie's the same. Aliens come and there's a war. Like, there's no fucking war when aliens get here. They're coming and we're having sex with them. Because that's what we do. Look, like, I'm 29. I'm 29. In my short little life, I've had sex with like 12 things that aren't people. That's just the truth, man. I was a horny kid. That's what horny young boys do. We just fuck things. Fuck, if you got a little kid at home, hide your pillows. Hide them, because he's fucking your pillows. That's what they did. When I was 12, fucking couch cushions. I fucked a vacuum cleaner once. That's what horny boys do. We just stick our dick. When I was 12, if I found a hole, just any random hole, and was convinced it wouldn't cut me, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll be fine. Yeah, it looks all right. Not even for sure, just convinced. Yeah, I'll probably be all right. Yeah. What am I doing? I'm 12 years old on a fucking Sunday afternoon. Fucking that hole. I'm busy. Leave me alone. I'm not saying that we're gonna fuck aliens as soon as they get here, because that's weird. That's straight. They're not gonna come off the mothership, you know. We come in peace. Yeah, suck this piece, buddy. We're humans. We're gross. We're gross. It's gonna be, it's gonna be like anything else. You know, depression. That's what's gonna make us fuck aliens in the first place. It's gonna be that classic story, you know? Last call, 2 a.m. at a bar. All the women have gone home with guys way cooler than you'll ever be. You're gonna look over your shoulder. And go, holy fuck. That is a goddamn alien. That is a fucking alien. Yeah, I'm drunk enough. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fuck this alien. I'm gonna do it! I'm fucking this alien! I mean, sure, it bleeds acid, but I saw a little mouth come out of that big mouth, and that's a cocksucker if I've ever seen one. Because how it works is the little mouth sucks the top of the cock, then the big one sucks the whole thing. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Then like 3 tongues come out and lick your sack. Then they do your taxes. That's a cool thing. So I'm a weird guy. I get it. Got a girl, got a wife, woman that I love, who's great. I had a friend of mine. A friend of mine's really sad, right? He's really bummed out because he's single. Real lonely guy. And he tells me that all the time. He's like, I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely. And he tells me he wishes he had what I had because I got a relationship that I've been able to sustain for years, and I'm happy. And he's like, I just want that, man. I just want that. And then he said something I've heard it, but not in context to me. He goes, Cal, you're so lucky that you found the woman of your dreams. I laughed right in his face. I did. I laughed. Like, she's not the woman of my dreams. I'm sorry, everybody. That's just honesty. I'm not trying to be an asshole. She's not the woman. She's more... I've been working on that woman for a long fucking time, by the way. That's been like 20 years in the making, this woman that I've been building in this weird, muddled, fucking nerd haven of mine. That's what I've been doing. So the wife, she's the woman of my reality. That makes sense to me. In the real world, I'm forced to live in, and I didn't want to be here. But in the real world I live in, she's amazing. She's beautiful, and she's funny, and we have a great time together, and I love her the most. But she's not the woman of my dreams. Woman of my dreams is amazing. You want to hear about her? You want to hear about her? You want to hear about the woman of my dreams? I'll describe her to you. You want to hear it? You want to hear it? Come on, I need more than that. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Here's the woman of my dreams. Right off the top, 8 tits. Already you can't compete otherwise. How can you compete with an 8 all the way across and 3 mouths too? Just 3 soft, sucky mouths. Just these silky, smooth. Oh, they're the best mouths ever. No vocal cords, none. It doesn't talk. No legs either. We can get rid of those too. No legs. Yes, that way I don't have to buy fucking shoes. Yeah, no legs. It's just a ball of tits and holes. That's the woman of my dreams, baby. Just a ball of tits and holes that I roll from room to room. Thank you. I saw the light, everybody. You got a great show ahead of you. I'm going to bring out Hunter Collins. Good night, everybody. Good night.
Cal Post, everyone. All right. We're going to do our year in review panel right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to introduce the entire panel to you. We're going to count down the top 10 news stories of the year. First, this man can be seen teaching you how to work properly at Virgin Mobile. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Vincent Mannella. Give him a big round of applause. Also on our panel tonight, the only man I know who's ever performed comedy actually for the director of the CIA, Mr. John Key, ladies and gentlemen. Also coming up to the stage, he is the host of Weekly every Sunday here at Vapor Central, Mr. Mike Rita, ladies and gentlemen. Big round for Mike Rita. And finally, Mr. Cal Post, you saw earlier. Cal Post. So what we're going to do is we're going to count down again the top 10 news stories of the year, ask the panel some questions about them, and hopefully it's fucking hilarious, guy. It's funny because I was watching Cal's set before, and as usual, there was like a bunch of people in the middle of the crowd who were like, yo, fuck this guy, there's something on TV. And you were all just watching the screen instead of the stage, but it's the same thing playing there. You're just like, yo, fuck that perfectly pixelated man on stage when I can watch this scribbly ass stuff. All right, your mic's going? Your mic's working there?
Check, check.
Check. One.
You're going to have to split with Mike.
All right, we're splitting.
All right. So if we could get the top stories, the first number 10 on the screens, please, Chris. Now, this is a story that profoundly affected me, the NHL lockout. I don't know if any of you guys are bummed out at all about the NHL lockout. Are you guys still feeling it? Yeah. Some bullshit. We might not get a season, which is horrible for me. I love hockey. Like, without the NHL, the only time I get to say, man, that was a good period is when I find out my girlfriend isn't pregnant. You know what I mean? So, you guys, any of you guys feeling the lockout at all? You guys feeling down about it? Is it affecting you in any way, Vince?
A little bit, but I mean, it's 2013, so, you know, at this point, all 80s futuristic action movies have taught me that there's going to be the emergence of some crazy future sport, you know, like Death Ball or like Running Man or like Guy Who Feeds Rosie O'Donnell, so I'm cool, man. Something's coming.
We'll get the XHL, where they, instead
I'm
of a
looking around,
face-off, they punt.
I just got to ask, I'm looking around this room, how many people in this room actually watch hockey? Round of applause.
Go, Leafs,
all right, how many people in this room couldn't give a fuck about hockey? I think that answer has been told. What are we going to do with the NHL lockout? Nothing, because no one gives a fuck.
Go Leafs.
Mike?
Gary Bettman's gay. All right, that's it.
There you have it. The news broke here.
The most Canadian answer you're ever going to hear.
What if we just replace the NHL with people playing NHL 2K3 on PlayStation, and then we videotape them, and then we have commentary like, look at this nerd! No one plays Ovechkin like this nerd!
Is that the one where Gretzky bleeds from the head?
I guess, yeah.
Is that the one, which version does Gretzky bleed from the head?
That was NHLPA 93. You could
93.
body check a dude, and then he would basically do this, and blood would pour out of his head.
97. Fuck, that's shitty that I'm that old.
Yeah, that was brutal. Cal?
What do I have? Watch politics instead.
That's what you're going to do instead of watch the NHL.
That, or if that's too boring, I wrote down, watch the Big Boobs Bloody Beer Official Big Ball Man Fighting League. You can watch that too.
I think that's just Barrie. Barrie, Ontario.
Yeah,
I
watch
think
Barrie.
It's
It's
that.
the same thing.
All right, the next news story, please, Chris. Number 9 on our list is we just learned there was a study published that said weed doesn't destroy brain cells.
Woo! Yeah, because potheads need another reason to smoke more weed. Yeah.
That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried that since we learned this, we're gonna be like, yo, weed probably cures cancer straight up. Don't believe me? Just ask the guy who believes that. He'll say it's true.
You're always going to find people who are going to say one way or the other. It doesn't matter what the study is, does it?
I don't know. Hey, do you guys think weed doesn't kill your brain cells? No, man, they're all dead. They're all dead. They're all brain dead psychos.
Because you've seen that guy who smoked way too much weed. You know that one guy who's been smoking since he was 6, right? He's like 52 now.
Yeah.
You know there's something fucked up.
Yeah, but he made it to 52. He's fine. He's fine. He's 52. That's fucking awesome.
The other
It's
thing,
a whole life of awesomeness.
see,
All right,
weed,
just my argument. I don't know.
weed might shut off certain parts of your brain, but I think it like activates other parts of your brain. Like it might make you.
So you become mutants. You become weed mutants.
Yeah.
Like the part that thinks a Grand Slam burger from Wendy's is a good idea.
Yes, it activates that, and it also like makes you forget the part about how you should call your mom on her birthday. Like that part goes
It gets
away.
rid of all your guilt.
But the part that comes back is like it makes you think things you would never think before. Like why are Cookie Monster's eyes on the top of his head?
Because he's a monster.
It's probably so that when he's buried in cookies, he can still see predators approaching.
Evolution.
It's
Evolution
evolution.
for sure, man.
That's how he's
evolution.
mutated.
Sure.
He's
That's-
muted to the next level.
That's why weed is good. So I want to ask you guys, what kind of things do you think we should start using weed to treat in 2013? Vince?
Yo, I don't know if you read this study, but there's conclusive proof coming out of UCLA Med that smoking weed regularly cures being addicted to weed.
Nice.
Nice.
That explains a lot,
Groundbreaking.
actually. That explains a lot.
Groundbreaking study.
Mike, what do you think we should start using weed to treat?
Everything. Whatever somebody has, a flu, or you have the flu, smoke a little bit of weed, a little Buckley's. Don't tell them it's the Buckley's. Tell them it's the weed, you know? Just trick your grandma into smoking weed. Hey, grandma, did you hear? Weed's good for you. Why? Just take a Buckley, smoke a joint, you'll be fine.
Yeah, but then your grandma will get this great idea to make like marshmallow brownies, but she's all high and she'll just fuck them up. It'll be brutal.
Then she'll fall over and break her hip.
Hey, grandma's a bitch.
Yo, grandma's gay.
Someone oohed. A hypothetical grandma.
I love how you drop Buckley's into that. Weed makes you even want Buckley's.
Yeah, you can be baked and you'll be like, yo, I can't get enough of this Buckley's guy. Just fucking chug Buckley's.
I like the taste of Buckley's.
Just drink Buckley's through
Said no one ever.
licorice.
Said no
I
one
like
ever.
the taste of Buckley's. Anybody else in here like the taste of Buckley's? One guy had his hand up. He's all,
One guy. You're trying to get one guy to agree with you.
hey.
Buckley's is the only thing on the planet that tastes worse than Brio.
Someone loves Brio.
Do you love Brio? Do you love letting pigeons crap down your throat? Because it's the same flavor. 100% the same flavor.
Yo, Buckley's tastes like Dane Cook's jokes, man. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Buckley's tastes like someone built Hamilton in your mouth. All right, our next story, number 8 out of our top 10 stories of the year was, of course, Gangnam Style. Huge song. I think Gangnam means okay for something that's not in English in Korean. Right? Because other than that, I got nothing good to... And the thing with Gangnam Style is Psy, he came out and apparently all his old like music was all like anti-American. He was like, all the songs were like, Whoopa, Kill America. Like that was his music, basically. And
He
when
just
did-
uses the same beat and he drops in different rhymes.
only fucking, he had 2 knives in his hand, and this one was America, and this one was stabbing Hawaii off the coast right here. Like,
Wearing a North Korean outfit.
yeah. But, yeah, I'm dissing America. Like, he might as well have just fucking given the finger to a bald eagle and kicked a Big Mac down the stairs.
Yet they still love him. They
At that
still love
point.
him. Isn't that
They
fucked
do.
up?
That's what I want to ask you guys. Do you guys think that Psy's fame is going to last in North America or not? John?
I got to go with the LMFAO argument. I think he's just going to be a flash. He's going to maybe have a second kind of quasi-hit, not such a good dance, and just kind of leave Vanilla Ice away.
Right. The way Vanilla Ice's second hit happened, which was I don't know.
Word to your grandmother. I don't remember.
Vince, what do you think is success? Do you think it's gonna last?
I agree with John. He's 15 minutes, man. Like, honestly, I don't really see how you can parlay an entire career out of check this fucked up shit on YouTube guy, yo.
But it is pretty fucking crazy. Just everyone admit, like, here's the thing. I'm actually Korean. I don't know if you guys know this. I'm actually Korean. Yes, it's coming out in this panel. I've never admitted this before, but I'm actually Korean.
I thought you were just really, really Inuit.
No. Halloween costume gone terribly wrong for a very long time. But I'm actually Korean, and this is actually not a representation of my people. This is not... You know how many people now think this is what Koreans are like? That's not what we're like. It'd be pretty cool if we were, but not all the time.
Later you just see John going down the stairs like... doing that fucking sideways move.
And I don't mean to go on about this, but the amount of fucking racism I've been forced to endure because of this, the amount of people coming to me and going, Korean, Gangnam style, and they start dancing in front of me. You know how many fucking guys want to dance and show me their Psy moves? I'm like, what the fuck? He's not like my brother or my cousin. Like, I don't understand why you need to show me this. Anyway, sorry, that's it.
That's weird. I can relate because I tell my buddies I'm Ukrainian, and then like my German buddies ask if they can come over to my place and kill my Jewish roommate.
That is terribly dark for New Year's Eve. That is
man,
really
That's
dark.
fucked up, man.
For New Year's Eve, that's pretty dark.
It's never too late in the year for history. Okay. Mike, what'd you make of Gangnam Style?
I only heard it the other day, and I just realized it's all in Japanese. There's not even one word or whatever the fuck. You know, I know it's Korean, but you know, you gotta fuck around. Not Korean. No, it's no good. You know. Who the fuck is listening to it? It has 1 billion views on YouTube. 1 billion. 1 billion? Yep. Who the fuck listens to this shit? You ever meet someone who's like, I love Gangnam? Stop talking to that person. Because they're not even cool anymore. They probably like Jersey Shore, too.
No. But here's the reason it has 1 billion. Because the first time you see it, you probably watch it 10 times in a row. And then you've had enough. You're like, that's it. I've seen it 10 times. I never want to see it again. That's why it has 1 billion.
10 times. I got like a minute in and I was pissed. I realized that there wasn't no English. I was like, what is this shit? Come on, when that guy's in the elevator and he's like doing this weird thing and he has that hat on, come on, that didn't make you laugh for a bit? It's weird. It's all right.
Doesn't the beat just captivate you, Rita?
It pisses me off. 1 billion views?
If you do take away the singing, listen, it does sound just like gay porn.
You know what I'm saying?
Just take away Sana and replace it with
Oh, yeah.
fucking gay porn.
Sure.
I'm here to fix your gay fridge.
It's the best song ever. And he will have the longest career of anybody. He's the best. That's all there is. There's Bob Dylan, Jimi Hendrix, Psy. That's it.
All right, you heard it here first.
Psy for president.
All right, our next story,
Sucks.
number 7 here at Vapor Central was,
Sorry, Big.
did I hear an uh-oh? That fucking guy who jumped out of space? Did you hear about that fucking guy who jumped out of space, man? That guy, okay, so here's what happened. This guy, Felix Baumgartner, worst name in history. He sounds like just all the Toronto Maple Leafs alumni put into one name. He jumped from the edge of space over New Mexico at a height never before attempted. Was it from the stratosphere he jumped?
Yes.
He jumped from the stratosphere.
That's sick.
Which is the height of Trish Stratus's tits, I think, is what that means. And he became the first man to ever break the sound barrier without the use of an aircraft. And I was all like, cool, but then I was like, whatever, this guy's a jabroni, his name's Felix. That's the worst name after like Frederick. It goes Frederick, Felix, and then Rory.
Yeah, Rory's the worst, man.
So I wanted to ask you guys. He fell over Roswell, New Mexico, which is obviously well known for alien landings. How would you guys have reacted if fucking this dude in a spacesuit, just you didn't know this was happening, fell out of the sky and you were chilling out in Roswell? Mike?
I'd for sure try to fight him right away. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck's this guy doing flying out of the sky? That's the guy gonna fight for shit. Out of the sky. Falling. It was really falling. You know.
And by the time you'd see him, maybe, yeah, this is, man, he had a parachute too. You'd be like, parachute alien?
Fuck this
Get
guy.
some new fucking technology, bud.
Bomb burger.
Vince, why would you react?
You know, honestly, I agree with the parachute technology. I think, well, he's got parachute technology, but then I think, what if he concentrated all of his technology into the anal probulator or whatever he's coming down here? So then I'd probably run in the opposite direction.
You fucked up, man.
The fact that we always fear anal probes, does that say more about aliens or humans? Humans, I think.
Clenching is a natural reaction to seeing aliens now.
You know, I was always fucked up about it. I was like, man, you know, they're not numbing us at all. You guys, fuck anal probing. They're probably just gonna cut us up without fucking numbing us. That's much worse.
Numbing us?
You know, like anesthesia, you know?
Oh.
Aliens don't have that shit. They're just gonna cut us up and fuck us without
You
fucking
remember
numbing us.
You remember that the Muppets? Mana.
It's about
Half
aliens
the crowd just
numbing
started
us.
fucking singing along to that, by the way.
No.
We're all slowly getting higher up here.
Oh my God.
If I saw this guy, you know what? I'm not surprised there's aliens. I'm one of those people who believe aliens exist. I don't know. Anyone else? Why is it more popular to believe that they don't exist than they do? It's fucking crazy. We live on a speck of dust. We live on a speck of dust in this infinite universe of stars and planets. To think that we're the only creatures, that's fucking
Yeah,
egotistical.
but you think they live among us.
I don't know. They visit us. I think we're too boring.
It's stupid.
We are what do we do with half our life? We sleep. That's half our lives. Why would they want to watch us sleep?
I want to sleep right now.
That's fucked up. And what do we do for the other quarter? We eat, right? We're eating and sleeping. Then we're shitting for a while, right? And then what? And then what are we doing? We masturbate or we try to fuck things. Why do you want to watch that? No, they're here. They're like, fuck these people. And they go.
They don't want to watch it. They want to live amongst it.
That's the best book on aliens ever.
Thank you.
Cal, do you have any thoughts about it? I know you're a science guy.
I don't understand how any of you think it would be an alien. Like, I'd see a guy falling, oh, hey, there's a guy. And then I wouldn't give a fuck. It wouldn't matter.
You wouldn't be like, where'd you fall from? You'd just be like, oh, there's the old
In the
parachute
sky,
Jones
an airplane,
again.
it's the 21st century, man.
Nah,
We can do shit like that.
I'll
I
tell
just
you what
wouldn't
would
give a
happen.
fuck. Like, oh, there's a guy.
If someone saw a dude falling out of the sky, this is what would happen. Dude falling out of the sky, #awesome. That was what it would be. It would be right to
That's
Twitter.
Hashtag YOLO. You know, I only recently figured out what YOLO meant.
Yeah, it's a type
That's
of yogurt beverage.
No kidding.
Yo, doesn't Drake own that? Should we
No,
not
you know
talk
what you
about
do?
that?
You gotta punch him out, steal his suit, and then bring it to Pawn Stars.
I'd go see
you
if he
know?
had a time traveling device upon him. Just
And
me?
then-
All right.
Fucking Pawn Stars.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, story number 6 in our top 10 was, of course, the dude who ate that guy's face / bath salts. Any you guys on bath salts out there right now?
Make some noise.
Anyone ever done bath salts? I doubt. No, really. Has anyone ever done it? Because I want to see if you're a normal person. No, you haven't done. How are you coping with life now? It's an experience like everything else. So, like taking the bus. Did you eat anyone's face? Did you feel compelled to?
It wouldn't have bothered me if I did.
I did see an Inuit guy. They have pretty full faces. The thing that really weirded me out about this was that he just fucking ate a dude's face raw with no spices or nothing. I would have whipped out some grapeseed oil and oregano and had a nice face frittata or something like that. So my question to you guys, first of all, what do you make of this guy? What do you think, Vince?
Fuck, man. When I first read that, I was like, what kind of fucked up Resident Evil 5 shit is this? Are you serious right now? And then I was like, fuck, well, if it was going to happen anywhere, it was going to be Miami, so.
Right.
Yeah.
Fuck those people.
I mean, really.
And it was a homeless man he ate. And I won't lie, one time I was on the 501 Long Branch streetcar, and I fucking smelled barbecue sauce and the best goddamn chicken of my life. And I followed my nose, Toucan Sam style, all the way to the back of the streetcar, and there was just some fucking passed out, pissed drunk homeless guy. And he tasted nothing like barbecue chicken.
So I don't understand. In that story, did you actually physically eat him or just suck his dick? I don't understand.
You don't have to try the dick. I licked the back of his neck because he's like this, sucking his own dick because he tastes so good. My question is to you guys: if you guys had to eat human, how would you what part of them would you eat and how would you eat it? Cal?
Fingers.
That was quick.
You eat the fingers, you don't have to kill the guy, you got a friend, a buddy, make him like chicken wings.
Just nibble his fingers like that?
Yeah. Finger licking good.
You literally eat the guy's
Eat the guy's
like
fingers, man. It's awesome. Little fingers. That's the
Finger
best part
food.
to eat.
And then,
food.
ironically, that guy can
I
never
went there.
eat chicken wings again without his fingers. Oh, it's my worst nightmare. You ate my chicken finger eating fingers.
But wouldn't that open the door to later on in the relationship? You're like, oh yeah, let's play Crazy Eights. Oh, we can't do that. Oh yeah, you remember that time you ate my fucking fingers? You remember that? You looked me right in the eye while you were doing it?
Just the most predictable rock, paper, scissors player of all time. Fuck. They know my game. Paper every time.
Wouldn't it be rock every time?
Yeah, what else? It's rock or slightly smaller rock. He could put it into his shirt cuff for a little bit.
It would have to be, I don't know.
Rock, or if it was really nubby, if he had a really nubby fist, he could be like Khloe Kardashian's face or something.
For
Have you
no
guys
reason. Just for no reason.
Have you seen Khloe Kardashian's
for no
lumpy
reason.
face? She looks like China, the wrestler's brother. You seen Khloe Kardashian? When she frowns, her face looks like Hulk Hogan's back. Just fucking muscly.
Yo, don't take away from the Kardashian family, man. Yo, Kim's pregnant, man. Kim's pregnant. Let her have her day.
That almost snuck into our top stories of the year. No, really, how would you eat a dude? I would eat bicep bolognese or I'd fucking find a guy named Alfredo and have Alfredo.
Find a guy named
Would the
Alfredo
joke make it tastier, or is
and
that
have
just...
Alfredo. That's actually pretty brilliant. Thank you.
John, what would you eat?
I don't know, but I think Vince, hot or cold, would eat the man's penis. I believe that. I believe hot or cold, it wouldn't matter.
Hey, if there's teriyaki on it, man, fucking...
Because Vince loves cock.
Right.
Okay, question though. If you decide to eat the cock, at what point does it go from homosexual to just plain cannibalism?
Or to substance, just substance, right?
Yeah. Chewing? Chewing?
If you're just gobbling
Okay,
cock.
so chewing is the line.
If you're just gobbling cock, I think you're
Then
pretty
you're
gay.
a cannibal.
So if my dad walked in and he's like, oh my God, I was like, no, I'm chewing. He's like, oh, fuck, thank God.
Good, you're a cannibal.
Oh,
My son is
chewing.
a cannibal, he is not a homosexual.
But by the same token,
But
I think if you...
he's just sliding cocks down your
You
throat,
can eat anything
kinda
you want,
gay.
That's where you're starting.
If you had a jar of pickled cocks and you just started guzzling them, that'd be kind of gay because you're just gobbling cock now.
Yeah, but if you're taking them and tickling your nose with them, and shit, if you eat a shawarma like this, that's kind of gay. You're not a full shawarma enthusiast. We still haven't. No one has said how they would eat men yet. How would you eat dude?
If I had to, what would be the circumstances you'd have to eat a man? That'd
So
probably
you
be.
could pick any part of
Well,
a dude.
but if it was like that thing where they crash into the plane in the winter and they're on that mountain, and you have no choice. You just have to eat cold, frozen man. You just eat what's ever there. It depends on how many days you got. You start off with the thighs and the ass, right?
I'm all ass. I
Yeah, you
have
move
eat
to the
ass.
meaty parts, right? And then eventually you're eating fucking eyeballs and cheek fucking muscles and shit.
No, you gotta eat the eyeballs right away. They're fresh.
Portuguese. He's Portuguese, by the way.
Portuguese.
They eat the face on the fish, so it's right.
As fast
Eyeballs
as they
are a good
can.
time.
As fast as they can. It's a family tradition at the holidays.
A little snack, the ears, or a little snack at night. Nothing to fill you up, just something to chew on.
I bet they're
Right?
fucking crispy.
It's all right.
You can hear a man eat ears. Is what I'm saying.
that'd be great.
Ironically. So, all right, let's move on to our next story. Can we do the video for this one, Chris?
Oh, this is a video, yes.
Our next story, of course, number 5, the Hulk Hogan sex tape.
Yeah!
What you gonna do when I put my 24-centimeter dick in your mouth? Hulk Hogan. Is it possible to watch the video, Chris? Okay, because I've never seen the Hulk Hogan sex tape. Any of you guys seen it?
No, let's check this out.
I saw a still shot of it, but I didn't.
It'd be great if he gives her a
I
leg
am a Hulk
drop.
Hogan
Wouldn't that be
video
great?
sex tape virgin. This is the first time I've ever seen
Who
it.
here has never seen this before? By round of applause. Who's never
I have
seen
never
it?
seen
Round of
this.
applause.
All right, let's watch this
Fucking
together.
right.
Let's share this experience.
Hogan!
Hogan! Hogan!
Hogan!
I am a real American.
Hey, the wrestling hub. That's hilarious.
I hope his dick has handlebar mustache. That'd be hilarious.
Mystery man off camera.
Can't believe I should be home now here.
Oh, it's so him.
You got a condom, brother.
I don't know, they took the time to transcribe the ringtone.
Oh, it's my daughter calling. That's hilarious. Oh, wait.
Is that what girls say? I've never heard that before.
I'm gone.
Oh, man.
Oh, this is actually his buddy's wife.
Buddy's wife?
Yeah.
Just got off a fucking roller coaster.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be,
It's
the
Bubba the
wrestler?
Love Sponge's wife.
That's
no,
hilarious.
he's a radio DJ.
Oh, that's the that's
Fuck, I'm gonna run home. It's supposed to be Nick at midnight. My phone rings tonight, right? She goes, "This is Heather. I'm so-and-so's twin sister." She says to me, she goes, "Nick says you and your wife are getting divorced. Is that true?" I said, "Well, I don't know." She goes, "Well, if you're getting divorced, I want to be
Even
the
Hogan's
first one
got to
to know."
lie to get the fuck out of fucking.
The girl that Nick's dating, her twin
No, I
sister,
got a
said that to me
meeting.
on the phone.
Yo, I gotta go fight
Man,
off.
he's fucking young pussy for an old dude, eh?
Yeah, he's all right. You think he lasts a long time, or just because he's Hogan, he's in and out? You know?
He put socks on before pants.
I would
That's
love to see
hilarious.
him give her the leg drop right now. If he just came running back in and leg dropped her.
No, you got to put socks on. That'd be great. Amazing. It'd be amazing.
Did he go socks pants?
Oh.
It would have been great if somebody walked in on it. A ref? Hey, whoa.
That was the lamest excuse. He's like, oh, fuck, I gotta get out of here. I just fucking ate. Fuck, let me get out.
9 minutes ago.
Yo, I'm waiting for a fax. I gotta get out of here later.
That was a whole lot of Hogan ass. And that was amazing.
That was the worst sex tape ever. That's
That's a bold statement.
It's a cheating tape. That's all it is. You got caught cheating. That's it.
That's
It's not a
not
sex
right.
tape. Sex tape is like the Kardashian when you actually see her getting eaten out in her face and
Yeah,
then
that's a
Paris
sex
Hilton getting
tape.
jizzed on her chest and shit. This isn't a sex tape.
I could show this to my little cousins and be like, yo, this is Hogan. Look, he's going to fuck some chick. And I wouldn't even feel bad.
No. No, it's all grainy and shit.
Yeah, it's Hogan, baby.
Did you guys notice he was even like a bad actor at life? Like even he was just like, oh god, I feel like I am in a roller coaster. He's all, he was like doing lines from Mr. Nanny. That was insane. So okay, I got a question for you guys
Hogan's
about this video. If you guys had to fuck one wrestler, alive or dead, preferably while they were alive, who would it be? I'll go first. I would go with Ravishing Rick Rude. You guys remember? Because he had a picture of a chick airbrushed onto his ass, and it'd be like getting a blowy from something painted on the side of someone's van. Remember Rick Rude's trunks?
That's fucked up.
Yeah,
bud.
just a picture of a face on his ass.
Because you want to be blown by someone's van.
Dude, he was ravishing, man.
That's some
Cal,
weird
Cal,
fucking-
who would you fuck?
Probably Mr. Perfect.
Wow.
Because it'd be perfect. He wouldn't fuck it up.
He'd make you come.
Just
No
every
tearing,
time,
yeah, it'd be a good
just
time.
fucking dickhead to prostate every fucking thrust.
This guy doesn't miss, man. So I'm shooting 5 bullseyes in a row.
Yeah, I saw him throw a touchdown pass to himself. You know he fucks good. John, who would you go for?
I just think it's funny that neither one of you said someone like Trish Stratus. Like the fact that you that you both went, the both of you immediately went to dudes. I'm like, what the fuck's going on this panel? There's women wrestlers. I'd fuck Trish Stratus. Thank you very much.
All right, now pick a guy.
Sometimes I'm attracted to talent.
Oh, man.
Fuck
Oh,
me.
man.
If I had to fuck a wrestler, it'd be a dude. That's it. That's what I'm doing.
I didn't say a wrestlerette or a fake wrestler. I said a wrestler.
A fake wrestler.
Have you seen women's wrestling? It's like women's tennis.
We all had to jerk off to Lita once. Yeah. That was a girl who cheered. What's up?
That was either a woman or a 13-year-old kid who should not be in here right now. Should A, not be masturbating to Lita, B, not be in this giant joint
Oh,
we're sitting in.
Lita. Okay, you got
Vince?
Iron Sheik.
one? Oh,
On what
fun.
grounds?
Because it would be fucking crazy. That's.
I met
mean,
the Iron Sheik. Dude's nuts, man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's
Dude's
insane.
nuts.
Yeah.
I met Iron Sheik too.
Iron Sheik's the best.
I watched Royal Canadian Air Farce and Kids in the Hall on a couch with Iron fucking Sheik one
Oh,
time.
that's hilarious.
Not even kidding you. And I just had all these questions. So finally I was like, hey man, I saw you lose your shit on YouTube at a convention with Ultimate Warrior. You kept yelling at the Ultimate Warrior. Why is that? He just fucking gets up on his seat a little bit and he goes, Ultimate Warrior is the gay. And then he like leaned back and watched fucking Air Farce.
Yeah, he's cool as shit.
Yeah, he is cool.
Oh yeah, that's a pro.
All right, we'll go to our next slide, please, Chris. Our fourth top story of the year was, of course, Luka Magnotta. And just to fill you in on what this psycho did, he was a gay porn actor who murdered Chinese student Lin Jun in Montreal, whom we all know is a promising basketball player for the New York Knicks. We're sad to see him go away. But Luka Magnotta made a video entitled One Lunatic, One Ice Pick, where he stabbed this poor guy, dismembered him, apparently ate parts of him, and then fucked him. Just still not as shitty as seeing the Twilight New Moon series. And then mailed the parts of the guy's body to the Conservative Party, Liberal Party, 2 schools, had the torso discovered by a janitor in a suitcase, and the head found months later in a park. He was finally caught in Berlin, and he was extradited to Canada. It's fucked up.
It's pretty heavy.
What I want to know is, do you guys think he did it?
Well, if that Hogan sex tape isn't really inadmissible in court, I don't know. Like, was it fuzzy or anything? Did anyone see it?
I have not seen it. If any of you seen it, get the fuck out right now. You're a sick fuck. I don't want to be drunk and high around you later.
What
Just-
a piece of shit tank top he's wearing too in that picture.
It's funny you mentioned that because, Chris, take a look at the next slide. Luka Magnotta has an eerie, similar look to our very own panelist, Mike Rita. Right? And check out the next slide. The next two are a comparison. Next slide, Luka Magnotta. Next slide. Same fucking guy.
That's too good.
It's the same fucking guy.
It is. He looks like a gay porn actor.
I got it in me, man. I have it in me.
Cal, you think he did it?
I look nice as a ginger.
Yeah, of course he did it. Of course he did it. I mean, it'd be fucking hilarious if he didn't. Imagine Googling yourself in Berlin. Hey, what have I been up to? Holy fuck! No, that's not me! And they're just after you. That'd suck. But yeah, he obviously did it. That's inconclusive.
You really fitted the face really well. That's a good fit. Like, it looks like he has vitiligo a little bit, and it looks like it's an actual fit to the head. That actually works.
I fucking hate that tank top.
It's a Detroit
It
Pistons
looks like
jersey
I'm looking
or
to the
something.
side like, oh, why did my girlfriend make me wear this tank top? Fuck that.
That's a Byway 88 purchase for
That's
sure.
for sure a byway.
I think Luka Magnotta is a great example of 15 minutes of fame. I think that's what he wanted. I think he got it. Fuck, I think he, I know he did it. Fuck,
Yeah.
same thing. I think him and Psy, next year, no one will hear of him again.
Have you guys ever driven to Niagara Falls before? Yeah. Have you ever driven to Niagara Falls? You'll notice there's a Magnotta wineries on the way there.
Magnotta wines.
And their business really suffered. They have a commercial?
Yeah, it goes just like
Where
that.
they fuck-
Magnotta wines. It's actually a commercial.
Good Lord. I was feeling bad because their business was doing so poorly. I went and did a wine tasting at Magnotta Wineries, and the wine surprisingly full body. And, but
A little tart.
yeah, no head. So our third top story of the year, of course, you all, Honey Boo Boo, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, sorry, that's not Honey Boo Boo. That's a mistake. The next slide, I think, is them. How could I have made that mistake? Chris, if you'll just skip to the next one. So Honey Boo Boo was a show on TLC about a family that believes six-packs of Dunkaroos is a part of a complete breakfast, and stars the adorable kid who's only 6 years old but already talks like she has 5 cocks in her mouth. So What do you guys? Any thoughts on the Honey Boo Boo overall, Vince, as a show?
Honestly, I was watching South Park and they did this spoof called Honey Boo Boo, and I was like, that's fucking ridiculous. And I actually found out that it wasn't something they made up, that this actually exists, and that's fucked up. That's fucked up when you think, oh man, South Park came up with something fucking crazy, and they're like, nope, they're just fucking taking it from the real world. Does that mean we're all going insane?
It'd be like finding out Towley and Mr. Hanky were real things.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like,
Yeah, my wife's from Korea. She didn't believe this was real for a while.
It's insane.
No, she didn't believe this was real. She thought this was staged. But the fucked up part is that this is how Koreans see North Americans. This is how they view us. Just like you guys think all Koreans are like Psy, this is exactly how Koreans see North America. They're
People
like,
who
oh, that's what they're like.
Honey Boo Boo like that guy.
That's what they're like there.
All Koreans are exactly like Psy.
Yes,
Don't take that away
all
from
white
me.
people are exactly like Honey Boo Boo. That's how it is for us. That's how it is for us. When in Korea, you go to Korea, they think everyone is like this.
But they feed this fucking kid like pure sugar in a funnel or something like that. Like
What
Gatorade.
skill set is this girl gonna have to deal with life? What skill set is she gonna have at 18 to deal with life?
Good at coupons. Good at coupons, I heard.
collecting disability.
Can we pay Honey Boo Boo to come here and we just watch her do her shit?
What does Honey Boo Boo do?
She fucking Honey Boo Boos, baby.
She's the kid's beauty pageant contestant.
Is that what it is for real?
Yeah.
My mama nickname is
Good.
That sounds like a horror movie.
Those aren't words.
I like to win beat.
It sounds like your talking doll is broken. Now, is she imitating someone? That's what I've always wondered. Where did she learn to talk like that? Is she imitating someone?
She learned how to talk like that out of her mother's neck.
How does something that come out of that win beauty pageants? Well, then, what the fuck is the point then?
There are roosters that are trying to mate with her mother.
Rita, maybe you're correct. Maybe you're correct. Maybe she learned because that's how she hears her mother. That's
How many times a day she chokes on that neck, you think, you know? Like it doesn't fold out, it folds in, and it's like, Honey Boo Boo, Honey Boo Boo, go help me. I can't help you, Mom, I'm eating Dunkaroos.
Why did she become weirdly British? And so
She's drunk.
drunken British.
Choking on my throat, Honey Boo Boo.
Honey Boo Boo, help me.
There we go. There we go.
All right. So our number 2 story of the year
Yeah, fuck that.
was, of course, Barack Obama being reelected, former years of Obama, and probably, I feel, better off for America. And I think it shows a lot about the state of America right now that, twice in a row they get a black president elected. I think it's to the point right now that, like, super bigoted rednecks would rather have their daughter date a black guy than a gay guy. You know what I mean? Like, that's where the hate is at right now. Like, a girl could come home with a guy and be like, this is my new boyfriend, Lance, and their dad will be like, oh, is that a black name or a gay name? Better be a black name. You know what I mean? So, guys, any thoughts on the election, Cal?
It's awesome. I don't.
Moving on.
Yeah, I don't.
Rita?
I think they've been working this for years. Remember when we were growing up, everybody was like, oh, you just want to be black. Oh, you just want to be black. And then all those people who wanted to be black became voters. So you just voted for the black guy anyway.
I don't think people actually want to be black. I don't think that's true.
Remember
I don't
that?
Think, no.
Remember
I think
that
they all want.
phase?
No, I think they all want the cool things associated with black. They want like the street cred and the music. They don't want the real. My best friend's black, and he tells me it's shitty a lot of the time.
No.
Yes, he does. He goes, the amount of racism he has to deal with across his fucking country. This country, even.
You gotta be
Imagine
tough.
in the States.
You gotta be
Imagine in the
tough.
fucking States the kind of racism they have to deal with. You know what? That's not true. I think it's fucking awesome he's been elected again.
Of course.
I think it is because he got the Hispanic vote, he got the woman vote, and he got the youth vote. You know?
I think he would have lost if he was white.
I think so
Nice.
too. I really do.
You can't out-white Mitt. Just awful fucking.
You mean Mexican Mitt?
Yeah.
It's fucked.
Vince, anything you think Obama could have done what would he have had to have done to lose the election?
To lose it?
Yeah.
Killed Mitt Romney and wore his skin at the debate.
But if he hadn't worn the skin, though, if he just fucking just gave him a pedigree to death right there at the debate, but didn't put his skin on his face, would he have gone into
I think
office?
they would have let him get away with it.
There's lots of things he could have done. He could have just gone like, there's one thing that America needs, and that's more Honey Boo Boo, and people wouldn't have voted for the motherfucker.
I don't know. The fact that Honey Boo Boo is on the air says something about what people want.
Nah, nobody wants that. It's just they have to run that shit.
If, like I was saying, he got almost 70% of the Hispanic vote in the U.S.
That's amazing.
Isn't that huge? If he just once on camera called someone a wetback, he would have lost. He would have lost the whole thing. Just called one guy a wetback, just as Gardner or something, he would have lost the whole campaign.
Right, which of course wetback is wetback is a derogatory term for Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yes, thank you.
Right? Get that long mullet, keep him sweaty. All right, our number one story of the year at Vapor Central was, of course, the fact that Vince is now gay. Vince is gay.
Now,
I thought we were doing Kim Kardashian's kid, man.
Now gay.
That's fucked.
This Vince gay.
As if we didn't know for years.
And it's new. As you can tell by the picture. And I saw Vince download a Muse album, so I think he's gay now.
Is he a magician or is he pulling a cock out of a hat? I don't understand. What is that?
I think it's a lady with bunny ears who's tiny.
Oh, it looks like
that he takes fashion tips from. And
That's
baking
fucked
tips.
up, Vince.
You know what I love about this? No one is surprised. Everyone here is accepting. They're like, yeah, we thought that too.
Yo, whatever, I'm married. Whatever.
I saw you accidentally sit on your own dick and smile.
Who wouldn't smile if you could sit on your own dick?
You weren't like, oh, you were like, that's life.
Yo, whatever.
That's fucked up.
I've seen him
bud.
fuck dudes. I don't know. Is that weird?
Nope. Well, that's the way we like ending a bit here at Vapor Central. Just from 10 great to nothing. But that was our year in review, guys. How you guys enjoy that?
Yeah.
A round of applause for all our panel. All right, we're gonna take a short break, listen to some tunes, twist up some more fatties. We'll be back in like 10 minutes.
All right, I'll get straight to the point. I found marijuana in the house. And while I never thought of myself as the type of father who'd have to drug test his kids, I'm willing to do just that if that's what it takes to find out who brought a joint into this house.
Dad, Lucy found something too.
Dad, I found a joint in Mom's dresser drawer. I was just looking for a scarf. Because I needed something else to go with my outfit. I didn't think you'd mind. But then I stumbled on the joint. Mary and I didn't know what to think. I mean, it's really none of our business if you and Dad want to.
Don't finish that sentence. I assume you're referring to this. This joint. Same joint I found by the front door. Same joint your mother then put into her dresser drawer.
Wait a minute. Then whose joint is it?
That's mine.
You gotta be kidding.
Look, son.
Man, I can't believe it.
Girls are coming.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the Vapor Central New Year's HEAVE Spectacular. We're gonna have the countdown at 5-2. We'll be here with you guys the whole way. Hey, who here is here with their sweetheart tonight? Who's here with their who's here as a couple? Let me hear you. Let me hear you clap over here with someone you love. Good to hear. Who's here still single? Who here's alone? Loveless. You poor sweeties. You guys got it tough, man. It's tough being single, man. Single. You don't find it tough at all? That's because you are a woman. It's tough as a dude. I feel bad for single dudes, man, because everyone wants to give you advice on why you're single and shit. I used to get this all the time, right? People were like, here's why you're single, Hunter. Too nice, man. Way too nice. You gotta be the bad guy, right? Chicks love bad guys. And I'll tell you here, man, that's bullshit, man, because I never got laid when I went out to the bar dressed in my head-to-toe Magneto costume. Nothing. We had a lot of dirty talk about BJs here tonight, and you know why? Because they're damn important. That's why, guys, ladies, lest you forget, BJ is important, all right? Because think about this, man. A guy receiving a BJ, you don't know how important that is for us. It's because getting a BJ is actually the closest we'll ever come to actually breastfeeding someone. And who are you to deny us that life-giving gift? That's why after every blowjob, I make sure to burp my girlfriend. Oh, yeah. You swallowed it all, didn't ya? Let me wipe your chin. And your hair. And your steering wheel. All right, folks. Time to bring up our second stand-up comedian of the night. Again, he's performed literally for the director of the CIA and toured all over the world with his awesome comedy. Always a favorite here at Vapor Central. A warm New Year's Eve welcome for John Key, everybody.
Select and inspect the thighs. Select the best one. Pull it to the side. Keep it occupied for the rest of the ride. Read on my resume, she know already cool.
Fuck, Happy New Year's, guys. Happy New Year's. The guys who just showed up. Happy New Year's, everyone. It's fucking crazy, eh? How many people were here last year on New Year's? Nobody, because we didn't have a show here last year on New Year's. Lying motherfuckers. Oh, man. My wife is from Korea. I had explained to her what a bukkake was. She had no idea what a bukkake was. I made reference to it once. I'm like, fuck, this sucks shit. I'd rather be bukkake by a bunch of old dudes. And she's like, what does bukkake mean? And then I had to explain it to her, where it's just a girl gets jizzed on by a bunch of guys. And she's like, why would you ever reference that? Why is that? I think bukkakes are funny because it makes me think, who's the first guy who ever thought, I'd be like, you know what, that's not enough cum on my girl's face. Maybe I should call Bill and see if he'd come over and cum on her as well. That is definitely not enough cum. We need more cum. Let's give this a name. Let's call it bukkake. I don't know if that's cheating. Is bukkake cheating? Anyone? Is it cheating? You never actually touch the girl. It's just an arc of jizz that kind of lands on her. Is it cheating? I don't know. I don't know if it's cheating. Same as masturbating, right? Isn't it? Just in front of a computer screen. She's actually there and it hits her. I don't know. I don't know if that's cheating. I got some weird fears. Anyone else got weird fears here? Anything strange? One guy told me he was afraid of buttons. Claustrophobic, that's pretty common. Arachnophobia, like spiders, that's heights, pretty common. One guy told me that he was afraid of paper cuts to his eyeball. I was never afraid of that until he told me about paper cuts to the eyeball. I was actually never thought about that until he told me, and then I was like, I'm afraid of that now too. That's one of my new fears. I also got this fear of public bathrooms. Anyone else afraid of public bathrooms? Yeah? Why? Because everything's wet? Why is everything fucking wet? What is wrong with society? Are people just entering angrily, be like, fuck this place, I'm just pissing everywhere, fuck. Like, what is wrong with people that they can't? My fear isn't the germs. I got a fear that one day while I'm shitting, somebody's gonna walk in and just kick open the stall door. Right? I know it doesn't sound real to you, but think about it. You guys have all been there. You guys have all been that guy sitting in the shitter and you're the only guy in the bathroom. You're shitting and you get to enjoy your shit. Right? You can relax, you don't have to cough and shit, you don't have to flush and shit, you can just shit, right? And then what happens? That one guy enters and you get all fucking nervous for a bit, you get all tense, your butthole clenches up for a second, right? You're like, oh, I don't want him to know I'm in here, but how can he not? It fucking stinks like you're shitting here. How does he not know you're in there, right? But then I thought about this for a while, because I was sitting there and I'm like, oh, fuck, he's in here. I'm like, why did I get so nervous? And I realized that is your most vulnerable position in life. That you are not more vulnerable in your life than when you're shitting. If you think about it, because if he kicked the door open, I gotta fight him now. With my dick out and a shitty ass. Like, I don't want to fight him with my dick. My dick's gonna touch him and I'm gonna get shit all over both of us. I don't want to fight him. I feel vulnerable. Don't kick open the door. Because then I have to fight. I don't want to do that. I also have another fear of doppelgangers. Anyone else got a fear of do you guys know doppelgangers? Like the evil version of you? I got a fear that I'm going to come home one day and ask my wife, this is honest to God true, I told her this, my deepest, darkest fears, I'm going to come home one day, I'm already going to be there in the kitchen cooking dinner. I'll be like, holy fuck, evil me cooks. Like, that's Like, it fucks with me, and it makes me think, because, you know, you start analyzing this shit, and you start going that one step farther, and that one step farther, and the one step farther, right? Buddy, how old are you here? Yeah. 23. I know you can't tell I'm looking because I'm Asian, but I'm looking right here, right? But, what's your name, bro? Nelson. Here's my question. Let's say you're sitting at home one day, right, Nelson, and you get a knock at the door. You go to the door, and you open the door, it's fucking you from like 30 years in the future, right? And he goes, Nelson, I'm here from the future, and I figured out a new way to masturbate. It's 1,000 times better than the way you're doing it right now. But the only way I can show you, Nelson, is by touching your dick. Do you let future you give you a hand job? No? Aren't you just curious for a second? Because I thought about this too. If someone's fucking from the future to show me a new way to masturbate, that'd blow my mind. But first I'd have to check to see if it's me or not, right? First I'd have to ask him, maybe it's just some homeless guy going door reading mail, some Asian guy going, oh, John Key lives here. I'm going to touch his dick. No, I gotta check that out first, right? And then I gotta ask him some questions, some shit. Be like, you know, who did I like in 3rd grade, you know, and shit like this. And if he knew all this, if he actually knew all this and looked like me, I think I'd have to let him touch my dick, right? Because even if it wasn't me, to put in that much fucking work to actually like plastic surgery and learn my history and to like fucking have the balls to come to my door and to pull this fucking grift, like this con off, no one's ever worked in my life this hard to touch my dick. Nobody, and my wife has never worked this hard to touch my dick. Nobody. If this man is willing to put in that much effort, Nelson, I think you gotta let him touch your dick, man. I think even if he closely resembles you. I don't remember having that big mole on my forehead. Well, whatever, touch my dick, stay away from my face. Oh, fuck. It's a new year. Anyone got any good resolutions? You know what? Never mind. We'll get to that later at midnight. I can tell you this. Anyone here in a long-term relationship? Who's here with their girl for more than 1 year? Yeah? Who's here more than 2 years? All right, more than 5 years. Well, there's some long-term relationships here. Fucking, you guys still chilling out on New Year's? That's pretty. I've been with my girl for 10 years. 10 years. And I think you really, and we're married, and I think you need to marry your best friend. For everyone who's looking to get married, marry your best friend. Because if you don't marry your best friend, you're going to fucking hate her. And then you're going to kick her to the curb. That's what's going to happen. Because we live in a different generation than our parents. Our parents put up with a lot of shit. They put up with drinking, they put up with cheating, they put up with fucking just everything, like putting on weight. Our generation doesn't do that. We're like, fuck you, I'm out. Right? So that's why you gotta marry your best friend, because that's the only way you get through this shit. Because I fucking can't stand my wife. I can't stand her. But it's not like I've actually caught my wife looking at me in the morning going, ah, fuck, really? Like, it's not just a one-way street. And I'll tell you why. I'm tired of my wife telling me how easy it is to be a man. Nelson, have you ever heard from a girl, oh, it's so easy being a guy? Have you ever heard this shit? No? No? You guys ever hear this shit? Yeah? It's bullshit. It's tough work being a guy. Fuck me. See, right there. Exactly. There's a big, right there. I can't even speak my opinion without a woman telling me to shut up. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? I never said it's not hard being a woman. I didn't. There's a lot of things that you ladies can do that I can't. These two things are mutually exclusive. Like, you know, you can do things like, you know, wear heels, give birth, give head. I have no idea how you do these things. It boggles my mind. Every time you put one in your mouth, I'm like, fuck, the strength these women have. Like, I could never do that. The inner fortitude to actually put one in your mouth. Good for you. Good for you. You are the stronger race. But that's not the point. It's not easy being a man because there's rules that we live by that you women have no idea about. Right? You women know some basic rules of being a man. You got to be a good wingman. You got to have your buddy's back. You got to maintain eye contact in the change room. Like, these are basic rules you got to follow, right? But there's rules that we live by that you have no idea about. And one of the major rules that we live by as men, you never want to be seen as a pussy in front of your boys. This governs our lives, ladies. Like, because you always ask us, you're like, why the fuck are you always such an asshole when you're around your friends? And you're so nice to me when we're alone. It's because when I'm around my friends, you're a fucking bitch that nags me. That's what you are. But when we're together, you're the sweetest girl who gives me head. That's how it works. Do you understand? Like, I don't know how else to explain it, but that's the problem, right? Because we can't, and plus we can't even show these emotions around our buddies because we won't live this shit down. We won't, right? Because a girl can have a bad day at work, right? What's your name here? Ashley, you can have a bad day at work. Are you in school or work? Both. You can be a bad day at school, get home, call one of your friends, and be like, "Oh, Jennifer, these girls in my class are so mean to me. God, they make me feel so stupid, like I'm a loser." And Ashley, what's your friend gonna say to you? "Fuck those bitches! I'm gonna come down there and tell them what's what, because nobody talks to you like that. Fuck those hoes!" And you're like, "Oh my God, you're the best friend ever. I know, I love you too." Because that's what girls can do. You guys can do, you can share that shit, but we can't do that. Right? You can't have a tough day at work, get home, call your boy here, be like, "Yo, Steve, man. God, these guys at work are so mean to me. man, they make me feel so stupid, like I'm a loser." Because what's his buddy Steve gonna say to him? "You're a fucking loser, right?" That's how we are as guys. We're not allowed to share these emotions. We can't. When's the last time you told your buddy you loved him? Yeah, it's been a long time. Maybe after 9 beers. That's the only time we're allowed to tell each other that we love each other. And you have to use the word man. Yeah, it has to be there. That's a rule. Listen how different this sounds. Listen how different this sounds. "Yo, Steve, man. I love you, man. Yo, Steve. I love you." Just feel how different that sounds, right? But there's other rules too. Like there's a rule that I can never hand feed another man. Well, you don't believe me? Try right now. Grab a piece of gum, try to feed another dude sitting at your table or couch right now. Just try to feed him. Watch how fucking awkward things get for a little while. It's like you're trying to put your dick right in his mouth. It's the same thing. It's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Like it gets really weird. Right? Here's another one. If you guys ever want to get a fight with a guy at work and you don't want to be fired, or if you're at school and you don't want to be expelled, this is how you do it. I'm going to teach you. Next time you're standing in a group of guys, and let's just call him, I don't know, Bill, and you can't stand Bill and you want to fight Bill, while you're standing in a group of guys, while Bill's talking, just look at him, give him a long, slow shush, and press your finger against his lips. I swear to God, do it tonight. Do it tonight to a guy who's not here. Just do it. Just get home, and while you're standing in a group of guys, while he's talking, just look and be like, "Shh." And make it awkward. Like, just hold that pause for a while. Just make it really fucking awkward. And then stroke his hair just once. You and Bill are fighting immediately. It's fucking awesome. Try it later. It gets people angry. That's a funny one. And every guy in this room knows the aisleway rule. The aisleway, like your thin aisleway, like you know, between some chairs, or you're on a plane or a train, and you're walking up the aisleway, and you see another guy walking towards you in the aisleway, and you got to pass him. What do you do? What do you do? Hold a hole. That's the first time I've ever heard that, but that's it. It's the ass-to-ass pass, right? That's you don't go pole to pole. No, never. Never cross the streams. Never pole to pole. Why does it rhyme? Don't make it rhyme. You'll make me forget one time, and I'll give pole to pole, and I'll be like, "What the fuck?" No, it's never. It's ass to ass, right? I turn this way, he turns this way, so when pass we pass ass to ass, right? See, you women know the opposite. They know cock to ass, because that's what we give women every time. If we're in a thin fucking like aisleway, and I see a girl coming, I'm like, "You're getting this all fucking day. I'm waiting. I am waiting for this shit," right? But if it's a dude, as I'm walking, I turn this way and he turns this way. When we pass ass to ass. But everyone wants to get the one fucker, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. You see him coming, he's sweating for a little bit, don't know why, right? And you go to pass him and you try to make a little extra room in that aisleway, and you've never been more vulnerable in your entire life. And then you realize he's not turning the right way, and your stomach just drops. You're like, "Ah, fuck. Now I can feel balls brushed against my ass." But that's not even the worst part. No, the worst part is when you got to feel his hot breath on the back of your neck because they got to apologize. For some reason, they need to apologize to you while they're fucking dry humping you. They're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." You're like, what the fuck? What the fuck? If you're here tonight, if you're that guy, go fucking kill yourself. That's all I got to say. Stop dry humping dudes in aisleways. Stop being that fucking guy. Here's why else it isn't easy being a guy. We're all a little homophobic. All a little homophobic. I'm not talking about that violent, disgusting shit. I'm talking we all have a little fear of being gay. And you women don't understand. Because you ask, she's like, "Why is everything gay? Why do you call each other gay? Why does that have to be gay?" It's because we need to know we're in control of that fear. So we like to just poke at it because, you know, fuck, we need to know that we're in control and we can joke about this shit. But women, you don't understand because you don't have it. Because two girls could be sitting home one night. Like Ashley, you can be sitting home one night, right, with one of your friends. She looks at you like, "Oh my God, Ashley, you look fantastic tonight." "Oh my God, thank you." Is that a new top? No. But it is a new bra. Oh my God, can I see it? Absolutely. Holy shit, Ashley, you got great titties. Oh, these things, they're nothing. Oh, this is getting kind of exciting. Is this really happening? I think it is. Can I touch it? Oh, for sure. Oh my God, I'm so going down on you. Or at least that's how it plays out in my head, right? But the fucked up thing is that you can do that, and afterwards you're like, oh my God, I can't believe we did that. This brought us closer together as friends. We should call Jennifer and tell her all about it. I love you so much. And things are normal. But we as guys, we're not comfortable with this shit. We can't even joke about this shit with our buddies. We can't. Try it tonight. Try sitting on the couch with your buddy. Look over at him and be like, hey, dude, wouldn't it be funny if I gave you a hand job? No, that wouldn't be funny at all. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you think that's funny? Like, we're not comfortable with this shit. And I'll tell you the ultimate reason, guys, why it's not easy, girls, it's not easy being a guy. It's because we're fucking disgusting. Do you women know that we're disgusting? Yeah? Do you guys know this? We're disgusting creatures. Because you guys heard that statistic before, like men think of sex once every like 30 seconds. Right, here's the problem, ladies. We didn't choose to be disgusting. Like genetics, the hormones, we're forced to think of sex once every 30 seconds. This is just how we're programmed. And here's the problem, ladies. It's not the same sex you think of. It's not. It's not like when I see a pretty girl, I'm like, holy fuck, look at that girl. She's gorgeous. I just want to take her home, introduce her to my parents, you know, really get to know her soul. Maybe read her some of my poetry, you know, give her a massage, and maybe if I'm lucky, maybe that night, I can steal a kiss. That's not the shit we think of, is it, guys? No. If we see a pretty girl walking down the street, we're like, yeah, I'd jizz on her face. That's the shit we think of. I'm not proud of it, but that's the shit we think of. And here's the thing, guys. You ever see a guy just shaking on the street corner, just shaking? Pat him on the back, be like, good job, buddy. Way to not jizz on people. Good job. Anyways, I'm John Key. Happy New Year's, guys. I'll see you guys soon.
John Key, everybody. All right. I want to let you guys know for the countdown. Right after the countdown, we're actually going to start handing out champagne and wine at the back of the room. So when the clock strikes 12, hug your honeys, and then you can go to the back, get a little sipperoo. And but right now, we're going to do one of our favorite bits that we do here at Vapor Central called the Real Men Red Carpet Review. And fucking here she goes. Hope you dig it.
So it's now you see me on the top. So stop and recognize the niggas on your block. To the hop, you don't stop. That's effects with the real hip-hop. To the hop, you don't quit. That's effects and we came to real shit. To the hop, you don't stop. That's effects with the real hip-hop. To the hop, you don't quit. That's effects and we came to real shit.
All right, everybody, welcome to the Real Men Red Carpet Review, the show where real men review the best fashion on red carpets around the world for yous. And this year we've got, is that one working any better?
Let me see if that one is working.
Right here, man. You got fucking glaucoma? Hey, Vince. That one's working just fine.
Hey, listen, all right? Seeing my doctor, all right? It's a very touchy subject for me and my family.
All right, so this year we've compiled the best fashions of the year.
Fashions.
2012.
2012. Runway. Mulan and shit.
We're just real guys, so we don't know how to really talk about fashion properly, but this is as best as we can do as real men. Chris, if we could have the first slide of the beautiful fashions, all right. Okay, here we got Taylor Swift at the opening of I'm Just Not That Into You 2 Because You're Dead. And that's Taylor Swift wearing...
She's wearing a dress, I think.
Some kind of dress?
It's like a tablecloth, but it's like made for like women.
Yeah, it's tablecloth with like legs.
Like, okay, yeah.
So it's some kind of...
It's definitely tablecloth. Possibly drapes.
Like a beige color of some sort.
I think that's called shower curtain gray.
And she's look at her hair. Her hair isn't covered.
Oh yeah. It looks like someone cut it professionally.
It's not hanging over her whole face like one of those Mexican kids or nothing.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like it's neat.
I'd totally fuck that chick.
I would fuck
the shit out of that chick.
I would.
Oh my God. I would fucking crank her legs apart like a grade 8 compass and then fucking pass cum, which is compass backwards.
Nice.
Know what I mean?
I would totally get back together with her ass. That's what I would do. You know, she's notorious for writing love songs about her ex-lovers. You know, she could write one about me. It'd be called Cab Fair. Cab Fair.
Yeah, and then you know what's worse? I fucking can't stand her singing. You know what I'd rather listen to than Taylor Swift sing? The sound of a stomach rumble now that Jake Gyllenhaal isn't around to fill it with this jizz.
Bang.
Next slide, please. All right, here we get Rihanna or something.
Yeah.
It's Rihanna. It's Rihanna.
Rihanna, yeah. Well, you know, hey, she got one of those frosty tip haircuts like my cousin Joey from California. You know, when we beat him up because he was queer looking.
Yeah, you gotta admit, queer guys have haircuts that look the best on straight chicks.
It's true. Right? It's true. And queer chick haircuts look the best on straight guys.
It's true. Look at us. Look at us.
It's true. It works. It's like a universal law of science.
I would fuck the shit out of this chick.
I would
Oh,
fuck.
my God.
Oh, God.
I mean, I don't know what fucking Chris Brown was thinking, but I would punch both those tits with my dick. You know what I mean?
Right in the tits. Oh. Yeah, she's fuckable.
All right. Hey, I seen this show before. Is it called Leave It to, what is it? Cleave It to Beaver. Cleave It to Beaver.
Yeah, you came through on the third one on that one. That was good.
It's called Cleave It to Beaver because her cleavage dips down to her beavage.
Beavage is a copyright of Real Men Red Carpet Reviews, so you can't use it without paying us.
All right, let's see the next slide, please, Chris. All right, Nicki Minaj.
Oh, okay, Nicki Minaj, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know you know what she looks like? She looks like that thing my grandpa uses to shave, you know, in the bowl, and he puts that shit on his face, like the shave marinator. What do you call that thing?
Does your grandfather shave with the fucking cat's lopped off testicle? Because that's what I fucking see right there.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That is great. Hey, Nicki Minaj's ass is so big they actually had to kill a whole family of cheetahs and one of Snooki's jacket to cover it with leopard print.
Jesus. That is a 100% true fact, bro.
All right. Hey, can we see the next slide, please? Also, Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Look at that shit. Would you wear? She looks like fucking Spider-Man if he was a part of the Village People.
You know what that shit looks like? It looks like an ancient treasure map, you know, written on like some black cloth and shit, like to the treasure. That's what she looks like right now.
Hey, she's got a fucking, she's got a body like a microwave Barbie. Because her ass is huge. And I think her breasts are fake.
So is her
I
ass.
don't know. Her ass is fake. It's fake, right? Nicki Minaj.
She got ass implants, right? I heard that. I read that on the superficial.com, which is something that I read.
Her ass is like its own fucking geographical location, its own city. It's like Chicago. You know what I mean? Or
if it was Foursquare, you could check in from her ass.
Yeah, man. In Baltimore, or what do you mean? That's New Brunswick. Or maybe that's Keister Island. Or maybe that's Texas or Columbus.
Could he have one more? Would you give him one more?
I would also call it Hamilton because it's a shithole. Next slide, please. Oh my God, it's fucking Nicki Minaj again.
Yo, it's a menage a trois, yo.
That's a menage a trois, man.
Yo.
She looks like fucking Scorpion if Scorpion tripped and fell into a 13-year-old Japanese girl's recycling bin.
Gotta be honest, Nicki Minaj brings out an inherent fear in me. Yo, her ass is so big that if I was to stick my penis in it to fuck her, I would worry that it would not reach whatever hole I was trying to fuck.
For sure, you'd be fucking floating around there for sure.
Yeah, no, it'd be like a hot dog stuck in the top of a mason jar. You know, you're just trying to get it in there, but it never touches bottom.
Yeah, probably a bit more friction.
A little bit.
Yeah. Hey, Chris, is it possible to get a zoom of her fucking crazy-ass haircut? Because it looks like she got fucking raw-dogged in the back door so many fucking times her intestines fell out and she plopped them on her head.
Whoa.
Right?
Yeah.
Am I fucking crazy?
She really does look like Hot Lips Scorpion. Like this.
I would still fuck her.
I would fuck the shit out of her.
Okay. Next slide, please, Chris. All right, up next, this is Maria Fowler, the British supermodel.
Oh.
Who's that's a fucking nipple slip and a half right there. Jesus.
Yeah.
That's more that nipple straight up broke his fucking ankle right there. That's more than a fucking slip.
That ain't a nip slip, man. That is a breast evacuation is what that is.
Jesus. Look at that little hunk of fucking Slim Jim hanging out right there.
See,
why is it so much better with the nipple? Every fucking time you see a nipple, you're like, way better than not nipple.
Yeah, she could be wearing a tassel and you're like, fuck that.
Yeah,
fuck that.
Tap-off ruins it.
But you see this and you're like, yo, tits. Yeah.
Is it primal? Is it like fucking because you know that's where the milk comes out and you're like, that's going to feed my family or something?
Maybe it's like...
Because like right now I see that, I'm not like, oh yeah, milk. But if I was a fucking caveman, I'd be like, fuck yeah, milk. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yo, maybe it's like the center of a target. Like we want a bullseye to titty, right? So we want to get right in the middle of it. Otherwise, that shit don't count.
Hey, Chris, is it just me, or does her fucking nipple slip not look like a cartoon eyeball? Can we see the next slide? She looks like fucking Peter Griffin's eyes. That nipple slip, it's like one of her fucking eyes. Am I crazy? Look, check the next slide. It fucking fits.
Yo, her tits should sue Family Guy, man.
Fucking right.
Yo, that shit is intellectual property.
Hey, and also, this reminds me of another nipple slip. Can we see the next slide, please, Chris? This next fucking this is Coco from Ice Loves fucking Coco. Her fucking tits look like, next slide, please. Her tits, go to the next slide, please, look like Homer Simpson's fucking eyeballs. All these tits are just cartoon eyeballs.
Yo, I think we just found out that God existed, yo. It's the only way that shit happens, man.
All right, next slide, please, Chris, is Betty White.
Betty White.
On a red carpet.
And she is wearing the tarp to a 69 Chevette. That's a dead giveaway for that top, you know.
Yeah.
I have one, too.
I would fuck the shit out of
Betty
Betty
White.
White.
Fuck Betty
my
White.
God.
Okay, I would cut a hole in that top and change a fucking oil. You know what I'm saying?
I would fucking go down on her and pull a labia down over my fucking head so hard you'd think I was wearing a Betty White fucking helmet. I would fucking make her come till dust shot out of her fucking vagina. You'd be like, Jesus Christ, did you fucking disappear in like a zombie smoke bomb? I'd be like, no, I just made a fucking old lady bust a nut.
You spent a lot of time thinking about that, eh?
Do you want to hear what I think about her tits? I would fucking wrap her long-ass old lady tits all the way around my shoulders and get her to hug me so I know what it feels like to get grabbed by Goro. Fucking right.
Yo, I got nothing that can't top a Goro reference.
All right, let's move on to the next slide then, please. All right.
Oh.
That's,
Oh.
That's,
She's on the red carpet, but I don't understand why.
I would fuck the shit out of that chick.
Oh
my God. Every part of her is like the best fucking vagina.
You know, the best part about that chick is, you could just run at that chick and fuck, and you'd be fucking something, you know? Like, whatever it is, it'd be fuckable. I mean, you might hit a VCR or something in there, but fuck. You know what I mean?
Hey, she started eating in 2002, so maybe you'll find a VCR. Next slide, please, Chris. Finally, we have straight up a piece of shit on a red carpet.
That's a piece of shit.
I'd fuck the shit out of that piece of shit.
I would fuck this piece of shit.
I would fucking bend down over the curl of that fucking piece of shit and fucking rim job myself on it, but it's not gay because a chick shit that.
And you didn't chew. No,
and
chewing.
I didn't chew.
You did chew.
No chewing. Vince,
Yo.
you got anything to say about
I would
fucking
say,
a piece of shit?
I would say this hunk of shit kind of reminds me of Snooki, but I would still fuck it. Is Snooki here? Is she here? Is that where the ooze came from?
That's an insult to shit.
That's an insult to, yeah.
All right.
A little bit.
Well, fucking, that was Real Men Red Carpet Review, everybody. Give it up for these fucking guys. All right. Ready to do this, man? Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please keep welcoming to the stage one of the founders of Third Class Comedy right here at Vapor Central every Thursday. Warm welcome for Mr. Vince Mannella. Do some stand-up for you guys. Said warm welcome. Clap it up.
Yo. There was a little bit of chord maintenance that needed to go on there. Vapor, man, let's like, oh man, 2012 is almost done. Fuck 2012. You guys ready for this? It's coming soon. The Mayan apocalypse, maybe. It's coming, man. We're all gonna die. All right, now that we got that out of the way. Fucking right, yo. So I'm gonna do a quick set for you guys because midnight is fast approaching, and I want to ring it in with y'alls. So I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I love being at home and doing nothing but watching television. Television is my dream. I love it. I got all kinds of, like, I got Netflix and shit. Yo, Netflix has changed my life. Has Netflix changed any of your lives? Man, on demand anything, man. You can type in fucking like, yo, documentary on microwavable dildos, and bam, it's right there. You're like, yes. Thank you, content provider. But I fucking checked a show called World's Most Dangerous Jobs. Anyone seen that? Yeah, like top 10 countdown of the world's most dangerous jobs. And I'm watching. I'm like, oh fuck, I wonder what number one's gonna be. Because I'm thinking it's like British Spy or the guy who feeds Rosie O'Donnell. Nope. You want to know what the number one most dangerous job in the world according to this show is? Alaskan snow crab fisherman. I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now? No, it cut to this fisherman. He's grizzly fisherman on a boat getting rocked by these crazy ice waves. He's like, it's not even a question of if someone dies, just when. Yeah. If you fall overboard, we don't even try and rescue you, because your ass is already dead. And I'm like, holy shit. And it cut to commercial, and the first commercial was for Red Lobster's bottomless buckets of Alaskan snow crab. And I'm like, oh, that shit put it in perspective for me, because apparently melted garlic butter really does get rid of the taste of murder. Fuck, man. Yo, what else can I tell you? Yo, I have bad teeth because I neglect oral hygiene. So obviously, as a comedian, I do not get dental care. So my teeth are killing me. I go into the dentist. Dentist says to me, he's like, yeah, you got the cavity here, this here. You got to get that pulled out, this put in. Basically, you got like the Chernobyl of mouths. And I'm like, oh, gee, thank you for the colorful reference there. Appreciate that. Am I paying for that? Is that itemized on the bill? Thanks. He says it's going to cost $3,000. I'm like, yeah, I don't have that, man. So I start asking around. I'm like, yo, does anyone know like a family member or a friend who does dentist work? And one guy comes back to me and he goes, yeah, actually, I know a guy who does cheap dental work. And he proceeds to tell me the 3 scariest words in the English language. Unlicensed, Russian, dentist. And I was like, all right, man, I checked it out. And honestly, I'll give him some credit. His van was a lot cleaner than I thought it was going to be, man. Like, seriously, like, I went in there, he's like, yeah, you got an aesthetic? Like, are you serious? He's like, of course. So we got the Smirnoff or Smirnoff Ice if you're pussy. I'm like, ah, great, thanks. Appreciate that shit. So the reason why I'm in this predicament is because OHIP will not cover teeth. That's the Ontario Health Plan, man. They don't consider it to be a medical priority. But what they will cover, because I checked this out, is transgender surgery. So basically, you're telling me you won't fix my teeth, but you'll turn me into a woman? Like, fucking, like, honestly, that's like a doctor going, yeah, you know what, I can't fill those cavities, but I'll give you a cavity that can be filled. How about that? Oh, come on, man, that was the best pun you'll hear all night. Fucking right. All right, yeah, so I'm going to leave you on this, because I want to tell you, everyone's been sharing their favorite Vapor Central 2012 memory, and I got one. So I was here, I'd say about a month ago, and Mr. Cal Post was on stage, and he was doing stand-up regarding cheating. Partners who are cheating, women cheating in partners, men cheating on partners. And I was standing right over there next to the couch, and I was waiting to get up here. And there were these 2 guys on the couch, and, they were a little thug-looking, but I'm not going to judge. And Cal was talking about women cheating, and the conversation that ensued between the 2 of them was just, it was magical. So the first guy goes, yo, it's true, It's true. Women cheat. Women cheat too. And the guy goes, yeah, true, but men cheat as well. And he's like, that's true, men cheat. Yo, because sometimes a man can fuck a bitch, sometimes he gotta fuck mo bitches. That, to me, was the highlight of 2012. Thug Fuchsia's quoting from his book, The Autumn Mo. That was awesome. All right, guys, you guys have been great. You ready for the final kickoff on this thing? Give it to Mr. Hunter Collins running up with his skinny tie.
Vincent Mannella, we got one more act, and then we're going to have a quick break, come back to you for the countdown. So, ladies and gentlemen, I need you guys to get fucking pumped for this last act, all right? He hosts every goddamn Sunday right here at Vapor Central, the host of Stoner Sundays with Mike Rita. Ladies and gentlemen, warm round of applause for Tim Sims Award winner, Mike Rita!
Hey, make some motherfucking noise, Vapor Lounge. Let me hear it. Only the truest stoners are left behind. Who's here? Let me see. These fuckers on the couch. We got some peeps over here. This guy. You guys, so rowdy. KRS-One just chilling on the right hand here. That's funny, no? Come on. That's, if you guys knew KRS-One was, that'd be so perfect. Trust. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, wait a minute. Let's really get shit together right now. It's fucking New Year's. We're at Vapor Lounge right now. Make some noise, guys, for everybody who put this together, man. Yeah, let them hear it. Yeah, it's fantastic, man. It's great, you know? Vapor Lounge is the best, man. We should be very lucky, and we are very lucky to have this. Because we live in Toronto, and nobody gives a fuck that we're smoking weed in a giant apartment right now. You know, we're not even scared of it either. We're not even scared of cops right now. Imagine that. Toronto people scared of cops. That'd be weird. Imagine cops walked in here right now. We wouldn't even care. They could walk in and be like, hey, nobody move. We'd all look at them and be like, no, duh. Nobody move. We're on couches, you fucking asshole. This guy's sleeping. What the fuck's the matter with you? What the hell? Shh. Shh. This cop's the worst. Cops don't give a fuck. And we know that cops don't give a fuck. Because you ever see cops drive by this place? They know that it exists. They know. Because you ever see them look at them? They look and they go, look, that's that place, that Vapor Lounge place. You know, I wish I didn't have to work, you know? It looks so nice. Look, everyone's so happy outside. They're laughing. Look, that guy's wearing colored t-shirts. My son says it's the best. You know there's some cop's son who comes here and goes home and he's like, Dad, don't ever book Vapor Lounge, man. It's the best. What are you talking about, son? You know what it is, man. Yonge Street, dude. Don't do it. One of the best moments I've ever had at Vapor Lounge 2 was there was one time me and a guy were standing outside, and a cool guy, I know who he is, he smokes lots of dope, super smart dude though, but he looks like a big stoner. And some old lady walks by. After, this is about like 10:30, 11, the show has been done already. She walks by and she goes, hey, excuse me, how come this is legal, huh? And we're standing outside, it was hilarious. Old woman, how's this legal, huh? How come you guys can do this and the cops don't bust you, nobody gives a fuck? How come this is going on right here? And I go, lady, I don't even know. You go, and the guy looks at her and goes, because we live in Toronto. Nobody gives a fuck, lady. And she goes, what does that even mean? And as soon as she went, what does that even mean? There was a cruiser right behind her. And he went, look, there's a cruiser. Look, police are right there. Look, they looked. They don't give a fuck. So beautiful. The lady right away was like, oh, you think you're really smart, don't you? He goes, I didn't do anything, man. It's just life, you know. I love that, though. I love that because in Toronto, we're different. Look at the way we're smoking weed right now. We don't care. And we don't even care. We'll walk down the street smoking weed, and we're not scared. Because you know you can walk down the street smoking a joint, and someone, the oldest lady will look at you and she'll be like, hey, nice. Nice, what is that, Kush? I smelt it from around the corner, bud. It's crazy. You ever just smoking a joint and someone honks their horn, you're like, hey, all right then. Toronto's amazing. We're not even scared. You ever been somewhere else in the world and you smoke weed and you see cops? People panic. We don't panic. You ever go to Barrie? Go to fucking Barrie, because Barrie cops can't wait to bust kids for weed. That's like their fucking day. They go home and tell their wives, and their wives suck their dick, because they're like, I bucked two 16-year-olds smoking dope down on Main Street. Oh, honey, you're the best cop. It's fucking Barrie, you know? You know there's Barrie cops just pulling up the people smoking. Hey, is that a joint? No, it's a, hey, it took too long. Let's get him, fuck. Shit gets fucked, man. Toronto cops don't do that. We don't even get scared when we see cops do. You ever been smoking a joint and you see cops on the street? What do? You don't throw it out. You just palm it for a second. Become a civilian like everybody. You just civilianize. You go from being a pothead to being like, oh, fuck, I'm like everybody else. Not doing shit. Walking, wet my hand on fire. I love it. I love being a pothead in Toronto because everybody's high. It's true. Everybody's high. You ever just go to McDonald's and you're high, but the person taking your order is higher than you are? And you guys have high eye contact for a second, and everybody just is like happy for like just a second. You go, they go, hey, can I help you? You go, yeah. Can I get you a Coke? You know what I'm saying? Oh, can you tell, man? Shut up, you fucking heat score. Yeah, relax, man. Do you remember red eyes, how funny red eyes were? We still get red eyes, but we don't give a fuck because we're in our 20s now. But you remember being 14, 15? You wouldn't go somewhere because your eyes were red? Hey, man, you want to go to the store? Nah, sometimes my aunt's there and my eyes are all fucked. You ever have friends who needed Visine, but they couldn't put it in their own eyes? What the fuck? Remember that kid? He'd be like, hey, man, after we smoke, you want to put Visine in my eye? Why? Just shut up. I fucking need it. It was the same kid who, before you went into class, would ask you about his eyes. Remember that? Remember before you went into class, one of your friends would always come up to you, hey, are my eyes red? And they'd be red as fuck, but you'd be like, nah, you're good. Get in there, man. Going to class high was a whole adventure in high school, wasn't it? Remember how great that was? Because you were 14, 15, grade 9, grade 10, just started smoking weed. You don't want to get booked. Yeah, I'd have cologne in my pocket, man. Just before I walk into class, be like, and we are good. Just because remember paranoia? You ever get so high and you had to go to class, you just used to take a route because you knew there were no teachers on that route? You ditch teachers. You ever see your principal in the hallway? You just hear her walking down like with fucking... And you could just hear her. You'd be like, oh, fuck, that's her. I know those shoes. Shit. And you just... When you're sober, you see your principal like, hey, what's up, miss? Hey, all right, cool. When you're high, you're like, oh, fuck. You don't even make eye contact with her. She goes, hey, Mr. Rita, go. You ever make it to class high? And you ever have this thought? You go, I'm going to be the best student ever. I'm so fucking high, I'm going to concentrate and shit. I'm going to sit in this class, be the best student ever. 5 minutes, and you'll be like, I got to get the fuck out of here. I'm so fucking bored already. You try to look at one of your friends who got high with, but he'd be all fucked with his head on the desk like this. Jay, you all right? Just put his hand up. I love being a pothead. Isn't it great? I like weed more than I like alcohol. Make some noise if you like weed more than you like alcohol. Let me hear you right now. Yeah, man. I think we all do. We're smoking weed on New Year's like it ain't nobody's business. Everybody's so high in here. We've smoked enough weed to kill like 3 kangaroos. No choice, just 3 kangaroos, small elephant. We smoked so much weed in here already today. Everybody's so high. If there was a fire right now on stage, nobody would move. Everybody like, oh, chill out. Just watch it. No, nobody's panicking. Nobody else is running. Fuck, I'm not gonna run. I'm not gonna be the fucking first pussy to get the fuck out of here. Do you remember that sort of feeling? Do you remember not wanting to be the first, you remember your first hotbox? How great it seemed? But you have to be a hotbox rookie one day. You just don't walk into a hotbox knowing what the... One day there's a day where your friend goes, hey man, you want to go smoke weed in my brother's car? Him and his friend are there. We're going to smoke like 2 joints. We're going to keep the windows closed. We're going to get fucked. And you're like, yeah, okay, this sounds great, man. This is amazing. Holy fuck, man. And then the first couple minutes, you're just so happy to be there. And then the first couple minutes, you're like, oh, this is amazing. We're in my buddy's car. We're getting fucked for 5 minutes. And you're like, all right, man, I'm getting really high right now, man. Maybe we should open a window. But you're not saying anything. On the outside, you're like, oh, this is cool. And then 10 minutes in, you're like, I got to get the fuck out of here, man. My eyes are on fire and my lungs, I can't even breathe, man. Hotbox gets fucked, you know. You ever got booked in a hotbox? My little Portuguese mom caught me hotboxing one time. She thought I was dying. I didn't know. She came home in the middle of the day. I didn't know she was outside. She was outside the door just sitting there going like, what is going on in the washroom? Smoke. They not saying nothing. Everybody's so quiet. And why they have the shower on? Why the shower on in the smoke? Mikey! And you ever been in somewhere and you don't know and your parents just, and you're like, oh my God, what the fuck is that? Did my mom just go, Mikey? I'm in the middle of a hot box. She goes, what are you doing? I go, I'm taking a shower, get out of here. She goes, shower and drugs, Mikey? Shower and drugs? I love my mom because every immigrant woman you know is very nice on the outside, but insane on the inside. Every immigrant lady you know, very nice on the outside, insane on the inside. And it's true. Every immigrant lady you know will see someone that they grew up with and be like, hello, Maria. Maria, long time no see. Come inside my house. And then as soon as that lady leaves, she's like, I hate that fucking lady. So why'd you invite her inside? You gotta be nice. That's not nice. She doesn't know that. My mom used to do that with my friends. She used to catch me and my friends high all the time. And she would see us and she'd go, Mikey, that's you and your friends. Come inside. I'm going to make you guys food. Come inside. And then as soon as we'd leave, she'd be like, never bring so many people to the house. 9 Coca-Colas, Mikey. 3 people, 9 Coca-Colas.
And why everybody's eyes red and you guys no say nothing. Half an hour, nobody say nothing. One guy go and everybody laugh.
Guys, that's been Mike Rita. Thank you so much, everyone.
Jam at the J, run DMC.
Mike motherfucking Rita, every Sunday right here at Vapor Central. All right, we're going to take another break. We'll be back with you with like 5 minutes to go. We'll do the countdown and find out what some of your resolutions are. I just want you guys to know at the end of the show, again, there will be champagne at the back. Just fucking be orderly about it. Maybe the people in the back go first and then you guys go. Don't worry, there's plenty for everyone. So that's that. We'll see you in a couple minutes. If the guys at the back, if you guys want to go right ahead now and get some champagne so that we have it. Do you know that could hurt someone's eyes? Seriously? Hey! Planes have gone. Okay. No, seriously, go down and go to the back and fucking get you some champagne right now so you have it for the countdown. We've got our champagne wench bringing trays of champagne to the front of the room so you guys can just fucking chill out, max, and relax, all cool. Someone outside the school. So go and get some champagne. All right, guys, there's less than 5 minutes left till the new year. When we hit 4 minutes and 40 seconds, That means we have 420 left till the new year. So I want you all to yell 420 at 440, which is in 15 seconds. Or so, how long is it? No, more than that.
Mike?
5440. Okay.
There's one right there.
We're going to find out what your New Year's resolutions are, everybody. What's your New Year's resolution, homie?
I don't know, man. I don't have any.
His life is perfect. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need. Nelson doesn't need to change a thing. Leave Nelson alone. His life is good.
I wish that was you.
He's
420.
420. Go,
Leafs,
go.
Just got it all alone like a loser. All right. Shayna, what's your New Year's resolution, homie?
Make it another year without shaving the beard.
Another year without shaving the beard.
He's creating.
That's gross.
A tradition.
Don't shave your nuts either, too. Don't shave your nuts.
How long have you been growing that? A year and a half. You guys stand up, show people. This is a year and a half of growth. Look at that. That's a year and a half.
Holy
That's fucking crazy.
Do you guys think this guy should shave his goddamn beard already?
Yeah, shave the beard. Shave the beard.
No, beards are in. Girls are fucking guys with beards.
That's a lot of man hair on your face.
But you shave the mustache. Why don't you let the mustache grow to like
Oh, that's right. I didn't even notice that. You got no. You're like a gnome. You don't even have the mustache. You just got the working beard, the Amish beard.
Yeah. You gotta have the waterfall of hair going over your mouth. Like a fucking whale, like a Bailey
Hey, that's like Whoopi Goldberg. I never noticed she didn't have eyebrows. You know that?
No.
I didn't notice he didn't have a mustache.
Have eyebrows?
No, I didn't notice until you pointed out he didn't really have a mustache. That's fucking
Whoopi
weird.
Goldberg does not have eyebrows. Hey man, what's your New Year's resolution?
To give up blunts.
Why are you giving up blunts?
He doesn't need the tobacco.
Have blunts ruined your life?
He doesn't need the tobacco. It's vaporizer all the way now.
He says he's like, yes, it's a little too much.
Yeah, blunts are fucked up.
Blunts are too much. Why? What do you do when you're on blunts?
No, it's the tobacco.
He doesn't do anything, so he's got to stop doing
It's
nothing.
the tobacco. He's
And
got
do
to
something.
Vaporize.
Man, he's got to do something.
He does nothing too much.
New
He's
Year's
gotta stop doing
resolution,
nothing.
do something.
What's your New Year's resolution?
Work hard to make sure I don't end up a glory hole contestant.
A
What,
glory
he's not
hole.
going to be a glory hole contestant.
You don't want to be a glory hole contestant?
That's a very specific New Year's resolution.
That's fucked.
Yeah. What? Have you? Someone try to force you to go in a glory hole?
Twice. Jesus.
What was the prize?
Get
Why
new
Why are you
friends.
contestant? What is it? A game of some sort? A game show called Glory Hole. There's an underground game show called Glory Hole.
Contestant number 2, Bumpy.
And I keep going on Craigslist to find glory holes. What a waste.
That's fucking crazy. Is it all dudes though, just sucking your dick on the other side, or is it sometimes you get a girl? Is it like Glory Hole roulette? 50-50.
I'll take a guy with a soft mouth.
That's
All
like
right.
a hockey draw odds.
But it's the glory hole.
50-50.
That's the beauty. You don't know. You don't know what's sucking your dick. That's the beauty.
It's glory.
I got another resolution.
We got one.
You've got an Argos jersey on. What's your New Year's resolution?
I don't know. I don't have one yet.
Maybe you should cheer for. He's got a Winnipeg Blue Bombers hat and an Argonauts jersey. Maybe you should learn to cheer for one team.
Maybe he likes all of Canada. Maybe he likes all of Canada, Hunter.
How can you like Toronto and Winnipeg, let alone Winnipeg alone?
Winnipeg's shit.
You know, Winnipeg.
I feel sorry for the one guy at home in Winnipeg watching this, going, fuck these guys.
No,
fuck
fuck
these guys from Toronto for shitting on Winnipeg.
Here's the thing about Winnipeg. Right before they named their hockey team the Jets again, they were going to be called the Sexually Active Pregnant Chicks.
We got just 1 minute. We got 1 minute.
1 minute left. 1 minute till the new year.
This is fucked
Grab
up,
your glasses.
guys.
That's 2 minutes.
Grab your glasses.
Everybody get ready.
Two
Call your
minutes.
moms
We
and
gotta-
shit.
Yep, holy Christ.
Call your sister.
1 minute left, guys.
What are we going to do for the last minute of 2012? Smoke weed. Everybody lights the fire. Oh, yeah, wait, no, don't light them yet. Don't light them yet.
Smoke it like it's weed.
Go, Leafs, go.
Hey, if we do this, hey, listen, everyone. If we do this again next year, you guys gonna come again next year?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah? We do this
fucking
again.
Vapor Central.
If we do this again next year, because they were talking about it, if we do it again, are you guys gonna come for next year?
Yo,
All right,
they're
wicked.
loading the giant
party.
peach.
Next year we're going to
Loading
book
the giant
Mystical.
peach.
It's already the new year, 8 blocks from here right now.
Yo, let's do a wave. You guys know the wave? You guys ready? We're going to start at the front, go all the way to the back.
Front
One,
to the back.
2, 3. Ah! Hey, all right, that was fucking
10,
sick.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
Go, Leafs, go.
Should old acquaintance forgot and never brought to mind. Should all the acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne?
To last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate your party with you. Come on now. Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Celebration. We gon' celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on! It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on! It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. There's a party going on right here. A dedication to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate and party with you. Come on now. Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Yeah, yeah. Celebration. We gon' celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on! It's a celebration. It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. Come on now. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright.